Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Ramadan Kareem to everybody listening in, and welcome back to international cricket. We're here for Afghanistan versus Pakistan, the first time these two sides have ever met in a bilateral series. And the news from the middle is that Pakistan did win the toss and elected to bat first, and what a batting lineup they do have tonight. Mohammad Haris and Saim Ayub, the two youngsters, successful youngsters of Peshawar Zalmi, opening the batting. This is flipped off the patch to square leg for just a single, two off the first two deliveries as both Saim and Haris get off the mark. And well, the run rate renaissance, as we deemed it during the PSL, is finally here for the international stage to enjoy. Captained by Shadab Khan and wicketkeeper Azam Khan, opening with Saim Ayub, Mohammad Haris, Abdullah Shafiq at 3, Tayyib Tahir, Fahim Ashraf, Imad Wasim making a comeback, Naseem Shah, and then two fast bowling debutants, Zaman Khan and Ihsanullah. For Afghanistan, it's a full-strength side. In fact, we'll go through it in a second as they bowl with two slips in place. Big appeal. I think it could be given. I'm surprised that it hasn't been. It looked like it might have been going down leg. Should go for the review here, Afghanistan. Farooqi, the Islamabad pacer who had a great PSL, asking the questions here. Meanwhile, we'll tell you that Afghanistan are lining up with Rashid Khan as their captain, Rahmanullah behind the stumps, Ibrahim Zadran, Majibullah Zadran, Muhammad Nabi, Kareem Jannat, Azmatullah Mirzai, Gulbadin Naib, Mujibur Rahman, Fazl Haq Farooqi, and Naveen ul Haq. They have gone upstairs for the review. It seems like it was the right decision. It was a very close call. Let's see what the DRS has to say. Looked out, says Rahman. Not ditching his back. Everybody's back. UC is probably the umpire's call is probably what's going to happen here. Two for no loss after two deliveries. So Afghanistan have called a review, hit the back leg of Saim Ayub, and front leg in fact, but because it's hit the front leg, I reckon it might just be going down leg side. It's hit him well below the knee roll, so the height is certainly not an issue. Ash is saying it looks out as well. I mean, I think the best Saim is going to get here is that it'll be clipping and not crashing into the stumps. That's as lucky as he's going to get. Of course, for everybody listening in today, we will be covering the entirety of the series as it continues. Right, Akbar Ali is a third umpire. Should have a pretty straightforward decision to make. Let's have a look. Yeah, look, no problem with the bat there. I'd be interested to see where this is ending up on Hawkeye. Pitching in line, pitching outside off, impact in line, and the wicket's just clipping. So it's going to be umpire's call, which means that Saim Ayub will stay out there for Pakistan. He's not going anywhere yet. Two for no loss after two deliveries. I do want to apologize that today's broadcast will be a little bit slower than your TVs because the game is actually not being broadcasted direct to our TVs. So we're watching it through an internet provider, which means that there's a slight delay.
Good evening.
Good evening, Srokil. Watching it on BT Sport.
BT Sports, ठीक है जी,
BT Sport 3, right? 3, yes. Two for no loss after three deliveries here. Farooqi now into Saim Ayub, who's one off two. Wide outside off, chases after it, Saim, and doesn't connect. Of course, this will be a change for these two batters coming from Pakistan. The pitch here is certainly not as true compared to some of the tracks that we saw in the Pakistan Super League, like Pindi, and even Lahore to a certain extent. 180 was par score anywhere the league went, but here in Sharjah, it grips a little bit more, it turns a little bit more. It's a spinner's wicket on occasion, and which is why Pakistan have almost 12 overs of spin at their disposal today. But even if they get 160, 170 here, Pakistan will be relatively happy, considering Afghanistan's batting order. They are a side that leans into their bowling a bit more. Tries to pull this away, Saim doesn't connect. It's another dot delivery, so good first over here from Farooqi. Just a couple of singles off of it so far.
How far behind are we? क्या कीजिए chat?
We are considerably behind because we're broadcasting and then it's going to go to them, so we're probably a couple deliveries behind, to be fair. So I do apologize. 8 overs of spin. No, I think they've got 12 overs of spin. Shadab Khan, Imad Wasim, and who's the third bowler that I had put down? No, actually, you're right. Just 8 overs of spin.
Yes, two. Yeah.
Just 2. Is that? Oh, that was the lineup that we'd put together. Oh, that one's swinging into the left-hander, but he reads it and clips it through mid-wicket for 4. Great hit from Saim Ayub. Good-looking shot as well. The first boundary for him in international cricket. Welcome to the big leagues, young man. Pakistan after the first over, 6 for no loss. And don't forget, we are also on the YouTube today.
Oh, let me tweet that link out.
So you can join us there as well if you're looking to join us for some audio. First over gone, 6 for no loss. Mohammad Haris is going to have to face the music now. It'll be Omar Zai. Azmatullah Omar Zai. Bowled well for the Peshawar Zalmi earlier this PSL season. Let's see how he does here against an opposition, well, that is a little bit stronger than a PSL side. Pakistan Cricket, and the match isn't even on YouTube. Well, yeah, you guys do have to remember that this is an Afghanistan home series. Pakistan Cricket already have agreements in place for all their home cricket and to be broadcasted on YouTube for non-broadcast territories, and they have a broadcaster in all the major cricketing territories, including here in the UAE. But of course, with Afghanistan, it's still a growing side, which means that the broadcast infrastructure is also maturing. There's an app here in the UAE that's showing the game, but unfortunately we don't have access to that, and even that would be through an internet provider, so it would be slightly slow. Right, Mohammad Haris with that bottom-handed grip. Slashes hard wide, one from Omar Zai, and he misses completely. The dot to begin. Yeah, that's where we're watching in from, actually, Mohammed Ahmed Hassan, through BT Sport. Nice to see you here. It's been a while, in fact. Abdul Makid telling us a little bit about the boundary, saying from the commentary end, there's 75 meters. Square ones are 60 or so. So, of course, yeah, the typical of Sharjah, that either side of the batter is shorter than going over his head or straight down the ground. Here we go.
Musad, we do have access to the app, and the app is maybe a ball quicker.
Okay, that's a good delivery.
But it's on Android, I think.
All right, swinging away from the right-hander for a dot delivery. 1.1 gone after 6. Is it able to cast onto the television? You can check that.
I don't know. I haven't tried it that.
See if you can.
I don't think it does.
Until then, we'll stick here. 1.2. I was around during the PSL, yes. I think so. Remember that? Oh, that's a good delivery from Omar Zai, cutting Haris in half, pitching right outside off stump, but getting a lot of purchase and movement from the Sharjah track. And it goes between bat and pad of the young Pakistani wicketkeeper bat. Azam Khan is the designated wicketkeeper for tonight, so Mohammad Haris will be in the outfield, where, frankly, he was quite good during the course of the PSL. Haris is just this time again, a lot of swing, but Haris was ready for it, so he just flicks it away to square leg. It'll be just a single. 7 for no loss after 1.4. Bowling at a decent pace, I guess. 127 usually just hovers around those 130s, Omar Zai, but it was very effective for Peshawar Zalmi when they got their act together in the latter half of their season. Remember, they did manage to make the top 4 of the PSL, and I know most of you haven't forgotten, but Lahore went on to retain the Pakistan Super League for the first time ever in the history of the competition. A valiant effort from Shaheen Afridi's men. Right, Saim Ayub is 5 off 5. He's talked about how he wants to go hard at the beginning of the innings. He's got an opportunity as this goes down the leg side for wide. So now 8 for no loss. After 1.4, as that's not been given wide, has it? We're waiting for the...
No, it wasn't given.
Right, it's a dot delivery then. So final delivery of the over now coming up. Interestingly enough, the user the interface of the broadcast is actually very. It's the same one that the PCB use, Sukhil. So I think it's the same production company.
I think they're just using their stuff.
Probably. Here we go. This time, smack for 6. What a shot from Saim Ayub, his first maximum in international cricket. It's a big one. It goes sailing over mid-wicket into the Sharjah crowd. That's still trickling in, to be fair. And that'll take Pakistan to 13 for no loss in 2 overs.
The same broadcast team that works on the Pakistan one is working on this. BT, Bilal Tariq, one of our friends,
Right.
is working.
What company is that? Do we know?
I forgot the name of the company.
Is it like that Sports 360 thing?
Yeah, I think so. The same thing, or it's like an offshoot of theirs or something like that.
Okay. Well, good for them. This is...
Can you try Micro on your phone? Because it's just, you just have to sign in with Google.
Okay.
My Chromecast isn't working, so I don't know if it's casting or not.
I'll have a look. 13 for no loss after 2. Harris is 2 off 5, going to face Farooqi here. Oh, beautiful delivery, beating the outside edge of Harris. Some extra pace from Fazl Haq. He's really good at the beginning of the over. 138. Yeah, definitely not easy to negotiate those numbers. And Harris now in a bit of a shell here. 2 off 6. He's not a slow starter. If you look at the first 10 balls in terms of the strike rate at the PSL, he was quite good. They're about above average for sure. Now, Harris, 2 off 6. Goes for the flick, but misses it completely. That worked at the PSL quite well for him, but this time he's just... had a sweep at it, try to flick it over the keeper's head. But
look at that tweet. Look at that tweet, Saad, in the chat. Look at that tweet.
From the chat. Let me have a look. Give me a second.
अपने Scop chat में देखो यार तुम बस.
Oh, that is absolutely gorgeous. Well done to Peshawar Zalmi for winning our social media championship. And that award looks absolutely fantastic. 13 for no loss after 2.2. Harris.
Yo, that looks amazing, bro. That looks amazing.
Harris 2 off 7. Big appeal. This pitching outside leg. Um, 13 for no loss after 2.3. Let's give it a nod during the innings break. 13 for no loss here. As Pakistan are looking to get a move on, but the power play has been really tough for them.
Try key up, no?
Just finding it. Well, give me a second here.
MYCO.
MYCO. Oh, again, full fast outside off stump. Harris is looking a deer in headlights. And remember, he's not the one on debut here. He had a great World Cup for Pakistan. So this is just really good bowling from Farooqi.
130 pin with the swing mitt liya.
भाई 138 कराई उसने पहली बॉल.
अच्छी खासी swing मिल रही है इसको भी और मोज़ाइक को दोनों. Congrats to HSK. His graphic has also made it to the Zalmi, what's it called? Timeline.
Of course, HSK holding down the fort. 13 for no loss after 2.4. Beautifully bowled. An incredible Yorker, and Harris is so skilled that he digs it out past mid-wicket. It was a heavy offside field, so nobody there on the leg side, and that will go for 4. Much-needed boundary for Pakistan. 17 for no loss after 2.5. That is a hell of a hit, really. It was a really good delivery. To dig that out is just spectacular talent. Final ball of the third over. Makes room this time. It's a top edge. It's not connected well. It's going back. Should be taken. It is. Great catch. Asbat takes it, and Harris was looking circumspect throughout his mediocre innings today. 6 off 11. It's not the kind of start that we characterize from him, but and Pakistan now 17 for 1 are looking for a renaissance in their run rate.
चलो कोई बात नहीं बॉल तेरी जाएगी ना दादा.
Great catch. That is a great catch. Running backward is not easy, but Fazl Farooqi, perfect 2 overs, really, for Afghanistan, conceding just 10 and pick him and go up a wicket, and an important wicket of Mohammad Haris. Now, who's going to come in next? Remember, it's a long list.
Probably ABD.
AZ will actually be around soon. He's going to join us for the Monday night final game. And the cool thing is, for everybody listening in today in our community, I will actually be in the press box for the game on Monday, so we'll try to bring you some sort of exclusive, some photos from the ground, and maybe some audio snippets, whatever we can.
Yeah, to make all pass nikalo, main aa jaun.
Yeah, honestly, I wanted to get 3, but they only allow 1 per organization. So next time it's you.
चलो मैं किसी से कांटेक्ट निकलवा के ना वैसे ही पहुंच जाऊंगा पास.
पहुंचो, मैं तो उधर ही होऊंगा.
हाँ नहीं वही ना कहीं तो पास निकाल देंगे.
Exactly. 17 for 1 after 3. Right, it's going to be Abdullah Shafiq at number 3. Insta Live says not ditching.
Man, I can't stop looking at this photo. They actually took a really good photo. Shout out Zalmi. मैंने कहा MVC photo लगा लेंगे, but photo भी अच्छी ली उन्होंने.
I mean, they're top guys, aren't they?
इसलिए तो वो deserving है ना.
Yep. Right. 4th over here as Syme swivels expertly, beating square leg for 4. That is a classy shot. And that's what we love about the likes of Syme Ayub and even Abdullah Shafiq to a certain extent. They've got all the classic shots in their locker, but they play T20 cricket is just as good as the crazy ones do as well. They've got all the new shots as well, frankly, the ones that they play behind the keeper's head or behind square. They really are the complete batters if they keep going at this trajectory.
Yeah, the BJ Sports is still advertising.
Yeah, it's not going to go anywhere.
शर्म नहीं आती इनको.
15 off 8, Syme Ayub has started off well as they're taking a liking here to Omar Zai. Well played this time on off stump. Worked down to third man for a single. It will just be the one to bring Abdullah Shafiq on strike.
What's your Myco situation?
What's my what situation?
Myco app situation.
Just downloading. I keep forgetting about it, to be honest. Give me a second. All right. Yeah, there was a bit of a mishit, the delivery that Haris got off to, but frankly, his innings didn't get going. Right, so you do need to sign in. Give me a second. I expected more people at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium today, Surkhil.
यार मुझे कौन कहता है टिकटें prices are a bit high? क्या
Junior बता रहा था मुझे, they're quite high.
Are they on platinum list? Let me check platinum list.
Right. This time defended back to the bowler from Abdullah Shafiq. First ball, just checking himself before he wrecks himself. So I have the app on Surkhil, but it's basically exactly where my TV stream is at the moment.
But at least your IPTV might lag. This won't.
So I'll keep this on my phone if it lags in case.
Yeah, but can you cast from your phone? Can you see the casting option?
No, unfortunately not. But it's also an Apple. It's an Apple phone. It's an whatever you call them. It's
Apple phone.
Oh, big appeal! Yeah. Big appeal! It's hit in front pad. It's given. Abdullah Shafiq's gone for a duck. Abdullah Shafiq has been given for naught, and I don't think that's going to be overturned. It's going to be umpire's call. Honestly, that shouldn't have been given. It looked like it was going high. That certainly looked like it was high. Shafiq has reviewed it immediately. It's the correct decision from him because it's certainly clipping at best. It could possibly be missing, but I have my doubts on that. If, by the way, Surkhil, if Peshawar posted on Instagram and Facebook, we can give them a nudge there too.
They're going to do it on Insta as well. So once they do it.
Right, that one certainly looked a little high to me, and he was further down the wicket too. But I think it might just be going over the stumps. Surkhil, I think this is a great review.
Yeah, it's quite high because he's on his toes.
And it's the back leg.
Yeah.
High on the back leg, on his toes, out slightly towards the edge of this crease. That's not out. Surely. Right. Ball tracking says it's impact in line, and it's clipping middle stump.
Yeah, sharam karo.
Now, I thought that was certainly going to go over.
Sharam karo.
Cheeky umpires giving it out. It really looked like it wasn't at full speed. But that means that Abdullah Shafiq's gone for duck. And Pakistan are in a little bit of trouble now, 22 for 2 in just 3.4 overs. But remember, folks, this is a new-look team with a lot of young guys. You got to keep the faith. You got to let a little bit of collapse action happen. That is okay. Right. Sprinkling of Afghan fans in the crowd are enjoying that. And in steps another PSL hero. Tayyip Tahir. The Tay-Tay.
Well, that's 2 run rate Renaissance artists failing
So far.
on the opening day so far.
Yeah. Got 2 more out there.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
Tayyip
50% chance.
Tayyip Tahir could make his way into that fray as well. We didn't include him yet.
Why not? Why not?
So. $22 for 2 after 3.4. Mirzai. He started off poorly, but he's pulled it back with his wicket. Really, it's a big one. Oh, left alone, first ball, Tayyip. That was really, really wide, to be honest. And he did well to leave that. No need to go fishing this early in your innings, even though it is the power play. Right, Hill?
Mm-hmm.
We're 3 overs into the Ram Slam.
Mm-hmm.
Or 2 overs.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Driven this time
yeah.
through the offside. He's found the gap here, Tayyip Tahir, and gets on top of that delivery to get at least 2 here at this small Sharjah stadium. Sorry, 2 eh? You're right. How have your Fothabalas been?
यार मैं तो काफी हेल्दी ईटिंग कर रहा हूँ अभी तक कुछ फ्राई चीज नहीं खाई मैंने.
Wow. That's quite spectacular. 24 for 2 after 4. I have to say, I've been indulging a little bit on the fried stuff myself, even though I promised.
तुम लोग घर पे जब अम्मी बनाएगी चीजें तुम मना तो नहीं करोगे ना?
हाँ ये तो है.
अच्छा, so the cheapest ticket for today, by the way, 50 dirhams, which is not, I wouldn't say it's cheap.
50 dirhams is not bad.
50 dirhams, it's not bad, but like I think Dubai mein 40 dirhams has been cheapest before. Even 30 has been cheapest, but yeah, 50 is the cheapest. Families' own tickets are for 100, and then the hospitality tickets is 400, 500. Okay, that's a lot.
It is. It's a lot of money, and I think that's showing to be honest, in the stadium at the moment. Spin is on. Mujibur Rahman beginning with a slow loopy one outside off, drives at it. Saim Ayub misses. Dot delivery. Need at least 160. Saim Ayub 16 off 10. Worked away this time to the leg side. That'll be no run, as they say. Oh, another good delivery. Loopy one outside off. Goes for the uppish drive. And it's another dot. Beats the outside edge of Saim Ayub. The struggle is on right now. And Rashid Khan's men are keeping things very tight here for Afghanistan. 24 for 2 in 4.3 overs. So going at less than 6 runs and over at the moment. So getting a lot of feedback from you.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
A bit of a
Unmute.
Yeah, 24 for 2 as he tries to sweep across the line, Saim, and doesn't connect as well as he would have liked to, but it struck him outside off stump, so no chance for the leg before. But another dot delivery. Great over from Mujib so far, 4 dots in a row. And Saim will be building the pressure as he punches this straight to mid-off for a single. A quick one taken, stolen at the end of the 5th. 1 delivery to go here, 25 for 2, and now the pressure on Tayyip. Completely different ball game here compared to the compared to the PSL, of course. Final ball of the fifth over now coming up. On the back foot, punched away through the leg side. Oh, he's pushed hard for the first. Will they come back for two? Nope. They keep those sweepers in right now, Afghanistan. They know Pakistan aren't going to risk the big boundaries at the moment. Five overs gone. 26 for 2. One more left here in the power play. Something's got to give. Will Pakistan go for the extra runs here in the sixth over? I doubt it. Right, let's have a look at what the comments are saying. Abdul Makid saying, I'm having a hard time adjusting to seeing these boys in green. Everything is a little bit different. Yeah, of course. But also keep in mind, there's a lot of pressure on them playing for Pakistan the first time. So it's okay. It's a very young side. I think 7 or 9 players are less than 5 T20 internationals of experience. Tahir Mahmood criticizing Shadab's decisions with the toss, saying, coming from Islamabad United, who will take pride in their data-centric approach, and why not? Last 2 decisions at the toss are head-scratchers. He batted first here and then started to chase at the Gaddafi. It's going against the grain here, Shadab Khan. Swinging, driven hard, pass mid off for 4. Tayyip Tahir, he's probably the most muscly in terms of the new batters that Pakistan are playing today, and he's shown that immediately in his first shot, smacking it past the mid-off fielder for 4.
He's built like Kamran Ghulam.
That's actually a great comparison. I was gonna.
He's a Kamran Ghulam. That's all he is.
Slightly more talented, I reckon.
You guys are 1 ball behind now.
That's not bad. 1 ball. We could take 1 ball. We could deal with that. Tayyip Tahir 7 off 4. Gets another one that's wide outside off. Drives it with just a one-handed backward point. Dot delivery. Good bowling. 130 plus now. Fazluk Farooqi's been thereabouts. Naveen ul Haq with his first over. They have not given Farooqi the third. Now that's interesting. They're probably going to keep him at the bottom 2. But also keep in mind that another trend that we saw at the PSL, you don't see teams lose the plot even if they have a poor power play. We saw Peshawar themselves collapse, lost 4 wickets in one of the power plays. Islamabad at one point lost 3, had a poor power play. Quetta at one point as well, and they all recovered in the remaining 14 overs. So I think Pakistan should...
this tournament probably had the most collapses that followed a
recovery.
Yeah.
So Pakistan should take confidence as Tayyip Tahir's flicked this over mid-wicket for 4. That's a great hit. Very wristy in his work. Probably wasn't the best looking shot, and his footwork was a bit messy too, but 8 runs now off the first 3 deliveries of this Naveen ul Haq over. That will work.
In front of square, that's a pretty good fit.
Yeah, never an easy shot to flick it in front of square, but a boundary nonetheless. I wish we could get a bird's eye view of the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Maybe there's people lining up. It's also happening right around Tarawih time, so...
Yeah.
A lot of people are going to be busy in their prayers. Right. Naveen ul Haq loading up again. He's already gone for 2 boundaries, and his history with Pakistan, it's not a good one. Often on the receiving end is Naveen. Tayyip Tahir loads up. Beautifully driven past the covers for 4. That's a great shot behind square. Tayyip is in some form, and again, a lot of wrist action in that. Just carves that through the gap between point and backward point for 4. And now Pakistan have 3 in the over, recovering well in this power play. 38 for 2 after 5.4.
I think it was a slower ball. He just waited for that.
Keep an eye on Instagram, Sahil. I got a tag, but it was from an
Yeah, but that's from JG Faruqi. He's I think one of the guys on the social media team.
Cool.
Just
Right.
JG Faruqi.
Couple of deliveries now left here in this power play. Defender away to leg side. Will they come back for two? It's rolling away as a sweeper gets there. Rashid Khan, the captain we saw for Lahore, was probably one of their better outfielders. And it'll just be a single. $39 for two in 5.5 overs.
Have you been keeping up with all the post PSL appearances at different events that the players are doing?
Well, it seems like
the full
most of them are Lahore players.
नहीं हसन अली के किसी गुजरांवाला के किसी स्पोर्ट्स डे पे पहुंचा हुआ था.
Oh, wow, that's cool. And, of course, Wahab is into his ministerial duties. Right, Naveen will huck into Saima Yu, but tries to go for the sweep. Misses it. Bowled him.
No, man.
Well, it's a shot that Saima Yu was very good at executing during the Pakistan Super League, but he's completely missed it here at the international stage. Tried to paddle it over the keeper's head, played all around it, and that one hit the top of middle and leg, which means he's going to have to go back for another quiet innings from a Pakistani top order batter. So right now, Afghanistan will feel very confident, right on top. 39 for 3, the Pakistanis after the power play. Right now, it's all blue here in Sharjah.
Okay, ठीक है. कोई बात नहीं यार, पहली गेम खेलने हैं लोग यार. Seeing plenty of Amr Suhail standard on the timeline on Twitter. I mean,
so far the run rate renaissance is 0 for 3. So we'll be hoping for better. I'll tell you what, the best out of the renaissance is out now. Azam Khan, who in my opinion was one of the better batters, if not the best batter of the PSL, has stepped out in the green and yellow of Pakistan. Strike rate of 143 in T20 cricket. And he also has a T20 century to his name. Of course, hit that in the PSL.
This is his comeback. It's not a debut.
Yep.
Second coming.
He's played for Pakistan before.
Against England,
exactly. Rashid Khan into the attack. So, Azam's numbers may be good against spin, but Rashid is no ordinary spinner.
That's a different ball game, man.
Exactly. Economy of 6.23, career economy of 6.23 for Rashid Khan. It really is one of the greatest careers, really, for a leg spinner. Tayyib is 16 off 8.
Tahir Mahmood sahi keh rahe hain. Remember the process? High risk, high reward. Trust the process.
Absolutely, I agree with that. First ball this time. Oh, it's in the air. It's taken. That is gone. What a delivery from Rashid Khan. Tayyib Tahir is completely bamboozled. A flighted leg spinner inside edge onto the pads. The Afghan fans are absolutely dancing here in Sharjah. And it just popped up. Rashid had to make a lot of ground to catch it, but he is so athletic and so fit that he got there with time to spare. A very soft dismissal. And now Pakistan in deep, deep trouble. 39 for 4.
All right, okay. You know what I'm dreading the most after this game?
What are you dreading?
जब लोग बोलेंगे हाँ क्यों नहीं, किसने कहा था बाबर रिजवान को निकालो.
निकाला तो किसी को भी नहीं है भाई, क्या हो गया?
वही नहीं, I know, but यही होगी ना. Conversation will be around the same thing. They'll be like, किसने कहा था नहीं, आप इन raw talent को आप पहले just push them out into the limelight and get rid of Rizwan and Babar, and you're gonna miss Rizwan and Babar. And yeah, chalo, it's okay.
Yeah, look, obviously, like the gentleman in the chat was saying, got to be a little bit patient. 39 for 4 after 6.1. by Rashid Khan. He's already got a wicket off his first delivery here. This first ever bilateral series, but old foes meet again. Imad Wasim against Afghanistan. Two brand new batters out of the crease for Pakistan. Both haven't faced a single delivery.
You are 5 seconds behind, Musad, so if you can just click the live button on your Micro app.
Sure, give me a second. Rashid to Imad. Down the leg side, worked away through mid-wicket for no run. This time Rashid goes towards the offside. Another dot delivery. It could be a wicket made in here.
Just got a bit of bounce on that one.
Yeah, Tayyip Tahir didn't read the fly, didn't read the spin. He was just all over the place with that delivery. But frankly, the catch from Rashid was spectacular. Another good delivery this time. A dot delivery again. Imad's taking his time, and I think that's the right thing to do at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
0 off 3 for Imad. Brand new batters at the crease as he whips this through mid-wicket and should pick up a single. 40 runs up for Pakistan, and they really haven't come easy. Afghanistan are definitely making Pakistan sweat, and this young, new Pakistani side will have to put their best foot forward.
Jalebi Adult saying for next year's trophy, you should make ribbons in team color.
Oh, this time worked away towards the leg side. That'll just be a dot again.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of ribbons like, the FA Cup and the Carling Cup ribbons hoti hain. Premier League mein hoti hain, nahi hoti?
They do, they are. But like those are different trophies altogether, aren't they?
Yeah, वो huge trophies. I just feel like these small trophies, like ribbons, that would make it look a bit tacky, I think.
Yeah, but good question from Abdul Makid. I really personally like the trophy that the Afghanistan team has come up with. The handmade carpet is, a signal to their an ode to their culture, to the region. I think it's beautiful.
This takes more effort than like CNC printing a huge tuck biscuit and then sticking it onto a bunch of wickets.
Well, I mean, of course, those days are long gone for Pakistani trophies as well. But this one,
वो भी आ जाएंगी वापस कौन सा हमें कोई कमी है उसकी स्पॉन्सर ने पैसे देने के यार ये वाला फिर से बना लो.
अब ये इस administration का नहीं पता, but at least in the last few years since Muhammad the Wasim Khan era, we didn't have poor trophies. अच्छी होती थी. अब फिर से वापस आ जाए कुछ पता नहीं है. काफी कुछ वापस आ रहा है. Single taken here, the first ball of the 8th. 41 for 4.
वापस आ गया टीम में.
But as for the Afghanistan trophy, it's lovely. It really is.
FHD, I'm using the Micro app. Musada is using that and IPTV.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not getting it on TV, so yeah.
Yeah, there's no channel that's showing it.
We did have a TikTok trophy, didn't we?
We had a sponsor, but thankfully the trophy wasn't like plastered.
But अभी भी हमारी trophies अब देखो ना उस पे इतना बड़ा लिखा होता है KFC presents Wolf 77 News series. Those sponsors before the actual name of the series.
ये तो है. 41 for 4. Oh, in the air, gone! Azam Khan goes for a duck. What is happening here for Pakistan? Mujibur Rahman with a flighted delivery. And the leading edge goes straight to mid-wicket. And it looks like it's a proper home game here for Afghanistan fans. 41 for 5. This has gone from bad to worse for Pakistan. It's becoming a little bit embarrassing even with the young team. That was a poor delivery, really. It was down the leg side. Should have easily been dealt with. Azam just pops it up to Gulbadeen. And 41 for 5 now. The recovery seems very unlikely for Pakistan. Right. Eerie silence here as Pakistan's stand-in captain makes his way out. 41 for 5.
Oh, मेरे भाई ने मुझे मैसेज किया था कि 20 मिनट पहले कि यार कोई लिंक बताओ. I forgot to reply to watch the game. I forgot to reply to him. मैसेज आया उसका ना ही बंदा देखे. Shadab and Imad the tickets to the promised land? Okay. Why not? Who says no?
Why not? They play a lot of cricket together, both of them, as Shadab defends Mujib. He's bowling quickly. That one was 93 kilometers an hour for a spinner. That's quite good.
Speedy.
But Gulbadin with an easy catch. As Shadab just works this away for a single. Is there an overthrow? No, Imad Wasim doesn't even bother looking back.
I'm very close to tweeting Chris Barr come back, but I won't.
Let's not do that.
I won't. I'm just saying.
It's not the energy, but
I'm just saying.
that was a close shot for a run out as well.
Yeah, hits me. Yeah, in the second game, you might see a comeback. Who knows? A game उनको भी जीतने देना यार.
42 for 5 after 7.4. Worked away to leg side. That'll be another one.
Imad was out pitch the ball, right? Again, it would have hit the wickets. Slow running.
Final ball of the 8th over. Shadab 1 off 2. Drives and connects well. Beats the infield, but she'll just be a single. And 8 overs gone. Pakistan reeling here with their captain at the crease. 44 for 5. They need a partnership, and they need these two to take it to over number 16, essentially, Sukhil.
2 northern captains on the crease, by the way.
Yep. If these two bat till over 16, there's a proper chance, isn't it?
Yeah. उसके बाद कौन रहता है? फहीम रहता है. और that's it, right? Yeah. Went to the tail. Okay, इसके बाद सिर्फ फहीम है.
Yeah, just Fahim Ashraf after this. But these two and Fahim, that's plenty of batting, I think.
Oh, भाई plenty of batting पहले भी थी.
तो होता है ऐसे तो T20 में तो होता है. Rashid into the attack again. Just a single and a wicket in his first over. As Shadab works this on the leg side. Just a single.
Look, a lot of questions are going to be raised, and people are already asking you why did they choose to bat first on the surface. But when you have a new batting lineup, I think if you want to test them probably and give them like a free template to bat on, you do have to bat first.
Yep.
Chasing May, they have to follow.
They do have to follow a template. Yeah.
Style. Yeah.
Good delivery again from Rashid, keeping it quick and straight as Ahmad defends for no run. 43 for 5.
And these series are not supposed to be like, oh, you have to win them. This is about testing your strength, your squad depth. So,
driven this time from Ahmad. It'll get a single off it. And I think Pakistan will do well to just see Rashid Khan off. No need to attack him at this point. And yeah, like Sukhil was saying, it's smart to just negotiate these series and understand that they're there for experimenting. Of course, nobody likes losing. Mostly, the players hate losing themselves. So, especially after one game in the air this time, carved away to backward point, and that'll just be another single. So, they're coming back for 2 very quickly. They're asking for a run out, but I think Shadab's made it back in time. He has. Yeah, for sure. Shadab is quicker. And it was his call as well. So good running between these two. And both of them can bat against spin relatively well.
Oh, you see Wong hat-trick at the Women's IPL. Okay.
Very cool. 46 for 5 after 8.3. It's certainly, even if this game, God forbid, doesn't go Pakistan's way.
Oh, that was close.
There's absolutely no need to panic or change plans or change the team. You got to back these guys for this short series. I'll tell you what, these guys keep evolving and then win you a T20 World Cup. Nobody will remember a meaningless series against Afghanistan here in Sharjah. Anyways, for time being, it is these next 40 overs that count as Shadab works it away to leg side for single. And I think even here, if Pakistan get 150, they'll back themselves.
150 बहुत ज़्यादा है यार.
बन जाएंगे ना अगर ये दोनों खड़े रहे तो आराम से बन जाएंगे.
मैं तो 120 130 का सोच रहा हूँ, तो 150 का सोच रहा हूँ.
भाई तुम टेंशन ना लो. These guys are experienced. These guys are proper bats. Imad this time works it away. This is smart batting from the arguably the most experienced pair that Pakistan will see today. 50 up for the team in green. It's taken way longer than they probably wanted, and they've also lost half their side in pursuit of it. 50 for 5 in 9 overs. All good signs for Afghanistan at the moment. They look well constructed, well planned, and keeping things economical, picking up regular wickets. Proper stuff. Right, it will trial by spin will continue for the Pakistanis as Mujib continues from the other end, driven by Ahmad straight to cover. No run. Still going at less than one up all the Pakistanis, but that really is not going to be the main concern here. Just gonna another work away this time to the leg side, single taken. 51 for 5.
Shaheen is a low-key ginger Welsh boy. Oh, right, yeah. Shaheen and Haris Rauf at the Welsh Fire.
Yep.
क्या लाहौर कलंदर्स 2.0 बनाना चाह रहे हैं.
And Ehsanullah also been picked up.
Sanullah went to Oval Invincibles.
Yeah.
And I think Shadab has been retained by Birmingham Phoenix.
Yes, he has. Worked away to mid-wicket, another dot delivery. So, folks, people that are listening in, is everybody on their second fast today? और किस-किसने रोजा नहीं खोला?
हाँ, हम लोग सब aligned हैं यार.
Worked away to leg side, that'll be a dot. किस-किसने रोजा नहीं खोला? Is everybody in Pakistan, or maybe there's people listening in from Europe? A couple of guys usually are. 51 off 5. Gail is saying time to buy the 100 tickets. Why not? Shadab defends back to Mujib. Another dot delivery. It's tough going there.
We haven't opened to you.
Yep.
England में अभी तक नहीं हुआ.
Ash is saying 1.5 hours to go. Good luck.
Where is here?
Hang in there. Right. 10 overs gone. Halfway through the first innings. Pakistan 51 for 5. Didn't expect this kind of pressure from Afghanistan. We'll take a quick drinks break. We'll be back in just in a couple minutes, in fact. Right, then welcome back as Ahmad Wasim whips this off his pass to square leg for a single. We're going back to pace here. Afghanistan making the right bowling changes, in my opinion. Umar Zai back into the attack. They need to get a couple overs of him. They need to get through him. He's been slightly expensive relatively to his colleagues.
मिड इनिंग्स इफ्तार जब आप हो किधर जा आपका मिड इनिंग्स इफ्तार हो रहा है यूके probably.
Yeah, probably, yeah. Omar Zai this time coming into the right-hander, defended. Yeah, Abdul Makid, this is a great question, actually, something that I think it's very fair to bring up. AZ's commentary credentials are continuing to grow. I mean, I can guarantee you the Change of Pace team is probably the most happiest for him. And I recently was actually working on the local radio here covering the women's IPL as well. So it's big hit this time attempted from Shadab. It's not connected cleanly, but it's good for him that it falls right in front of mid-wicket and not directly to him. A couple runs taken, 56 for 5. And I think it's the natural next step. I know that he's covered a couple of the UAE international games already, so for sure the natural next step is for him to step up in a series like this or even a more significant international encounter. But as you know, this is a profession dominated by ex-players, and there is certainly a thick glass ceiling. Cut away hard, past point for 1. These two are putting together a partnership, albeit slowly, but Pakistan will be fine with that at the moment. It's definitely not an easy pitch to bat on. It'll take some doing to get any runs that Pakistan score here. So it's good that both of these guys have decided to take their time. Omar Zai into his third overs, conceded 18. And he comes to Ahmad Wasim. Will Ahmad go at it? No, he just works it away. Down at third man, be a comfortable single. And you can see, Sarkil, that the more affordable tickets, those stands are completely full.
नहीं वो बाकी सब सारे स्टैंड्स फुल हैं बस वही है जो ये वीआईपी वाला पूरा रिवैम्प किया है ना बॉक्स.
It's also good. I was just rewatching the 5 dismissals of our young men that are playing for Pakistan, either for the first time or for some of their initial games, even for Haris. And some of the dismissals, you will see them and you'll feel like they're uncharacteristic to the guys that we saw in the
sort of like check shots.
Yeah. Pulled away this time from Shadab. Square leg will field for a single. You might feel like they're uncharacteristic to them, but just put yourselves in their shoes. Any guy, or girl in fact, who picks up a bat or a ball in Pakistan, they do it with the intention of playing for their country. That's just it, right? I mean, of course, maybe the younger generation now dreams of playing for their PSL franchise, but the ultimate goal is always to don the Pakistan star on your chest. And for some of these guys, it was the first time that they were able to do that. So the nerves to take all of that in and be present in the moment and then go about your craft normally is quite a big ask. And then you get a pitch like this too, so it's clearly not the best pitch out there. So honestly, this is a complete write-off for me when it comes to how their performances have been tonight. I know for a fact that they're going to come good, even if not in this series, then in the long run. And I think most well thought out and decently thinking Pakistan fans will agree with me. There's always the ones that are very quick to judge, and that's okay too, I guess. Sports will do that to you, but I'm happy to back this lot. Now into the attack. The president, as they call him, driven out a long on for a single, 58 for 5, and a really nice ceremony before the game today, celebrating Hamid Hassan's career. And when I think of cricket in Afghanistan, I cannot detach the image of Hamid Hassan with the Afghanistan headband steaming in as a fast bowler in the early days of this team. An icon that is retired. Good delivery from Nabi, beats the outside edge. Another dot delivery. So really nice to see a proper tribute being paid by his colleagues. It used to have the headband and then a sticker of the Afghanistan flag on either cheek. Slip in place for Nabi. A lot of intent shown here by captain and bowler. And Imad will take that slip on. Oh, brilliant fielding.
Oh,
That is
yeah.
magnificent fielding. That is one of the better ground fielding efforts you'll see. Gulbadeen at slip. It was a reverse sweep from Imad Wasim, and he just dived and stuck a hand out to stop it from going for 4. Athletic. Take a bow, man. That is a proper effort, really.
बहुत अच्छा.
This time drives, and he connects well. That will go straight in the hands of long off, first single. Oh, swing and a miss. Shadab losing his shape there. Maybe the run rate is playing on his mind as he tries to go across the line. But losing Shadab right now would be worse than slowing down, so he needs to put value on his wicket at the moment. That one kept very, very low.
Oh, बहुत low, and it turned in quite a bit too.
Yeah. This time a lot of turn, but good bounce. Yes, no, between Imad and Shadab. Gets back in time to Shadi, and they'll pick up a run because of the direct hit. It ricocheted and went to cover. So lucky for Pakistan, and the statistics are telling us that it's been 38 balls since the last boundary. But I tell you what, after 12 overs, Pakistan 60 for 5. Pakistan fans will not mind it. If you get to 100 in about 17 overs, that will be enough.
I mean, if we get the same amount of spin and swing like these guys are getting, then why not? Sanullah with that kind of movement at 150, who says no?
Ihsanullah Naseem Shah. Pakistan going at 5. They just need to push that to 7 somehow. I'm telling you, folks, seen enough cricket here in Sharjah to tell you that 140, that will be game on for Pakistan. Goes aerial Shadab. He hasn't hit this cleanly. Chance here, and it's taken in the deep. That was a crucial moment. Shadab didn't need to go for that, in my opinion, and he's given his wicket away. As an experienced batter, despite being a young captain, he goes 12 off 18. Will not be proud of that effort. 60 for 6 Pakistan now. Definitely looking at possibly even not crossing triple figures here, Shakhil.
90 all out coming in again. Actually, comment delete करो sir.
क्या कह रहे?
गलत किया इसने. Bring back Shoaib Malik. यार इतनी बुलंद नहीं है. और ये भी कोई सीरीज है जिसकी आप फिक्र कर रहे हैं.
Pretty ordinary pitch, though, Shakhil. I'm telling you, this. I expect a little bit more.
यार pitch ordinary पता नहीं लग रही नहीं मुझे क्योंकि the amount of
बॉल कैसी बैठ रही है, कैसे टर्न हो रही है, मतलब
lateral movement बहुत मिल रही है ना यार.
मैं बता रहा हूँ, अब तो मुझे लग रहा है 130 भी हो गए तो हम मैच बना लेंगे.
130 हो ही ना जाए भाई. मुश्किल से 90 क्रॉस कर ले, मेरी बात है.
हाँ, ये तो है.
90.
$60 for 6. As this has worked away down to point. After 12.2 overs, Fahim Ashraf into the heat of the Sharjah Stadium, goes across the line, misses it, struck him outside the off stump, and that'll just be a leg by, a single. And Musab just replied to my tweet saying 120. I feel you, bro. Worked away to leg side, and that'll just be another single. Mujib has been... He's just bowled an exquisitely good spell, my goodness. 7 runs in his 3.5 overs. We haven't really paid...
यार होती है They're reviewing it? नहीं ट्रिपिंग हो जाएगा नहीं दे सकते क्यों दे सकते impact is probably this might be umpire's call on impact. अपनी टर्न नहीं थी इसमें आई थिंक वाज गोइंग स्ट्रेट टू नॉर्मल
My apologies, guys. Audio is back up. Pardon me for that. Oh, it's missing the wickets. Fahim Ashraf survives, and finally, Pakistan have something go their way. Just might have affected Sarkhil's audio too. 1 second. Sarkhil might not be able to hear you. Yep, it affected your audio as well. Okay, we should be able to hear both
Hello,
of us.
can you hear me now?
Yes.
मैं यहाँ तो wickets को छोड़ो impact के outside of the
Yes. So both working in favor of the Pakistanis, which means that the last recognized batting pair will live to see another over. देखो मुजीब के 4 खत्म होने वाले हैं. ठीक है ना?
बस उसके बाद फेंटा है
बस उसके बाद पार्टी शुरू. Cut away hard. That's a good shot. A looser from Mujib, but still no boundary off his bowling. He's been that good. 4 overs gone. Sarkhil, he's gone. He's bowled 4 overs for 9 runs and 2 wickets. That's how good he's been.
Well, that's how poor we've been.
A little bit of both, to be fair. Yeah, that's a good point. But I would like to give credit to the bowler, honestly. I think that some of the Afghan batters are going to be thinking, we have to bat here too. Naveen's the only one that went for run and is 1 over, but otherwise that Omar Zai has been slightly expensive. Besides that, a really well-rounded bowling effort from Rashid Khan's men. 7 overs to go.
क्या ये PZ वाला ही मुजीब है जी ये PZ वाला ही मुजीब है
बिल्कुल वही है. Slip in place here for Nabi, as Rashid has realized that he wants to get 12 overs of spin here, and why not, considering Pakistan's struggle. against the
अगर यही सीन है तो सैम अयूब
against
भी
the
बॉलिंग
spin.
देंगे हम.
Exactly, Saim Ayub bowls some handy off spin. Driven this time through the offside. It'll just be one from Fahim Ashraf, who is now 2 off 6 as Imad Wasim is still out there. 10 off 17. Pakistan struggling big time. 64 for 6. Ooh, good delivery again from Nabi, pushing it up, flighting it. Gets a bit of an inside edge from Imad and picks up a single. Good defense again. Fahim Ashraf just trying to see out Nabi, but remember they have 2 overs of Rashid left. After this over, they'll have 2 overs of Nabi left, so 4 overs out of the 6 remaining.
Pakistan. Saying, I know it's not. It's
Edge should be taken. It is. Fahim has to go. Another soft dismissal. Far too early in his shot. And El Presidente, Muhammad Nabi strikes. Fahim, what an ordinary dismissal from an experienced T20 campaigner. Pakistan now 65 for 7. Is it the batting or is it the pitch? I'll tell you what. Everything combined has made this Pakistan lineup look extremely average.
Extra bounce on this one again.
It's just the variable bouncer. Like some of them are keeping so low, some of them are taking off.
Yeah, the ones that are actually jumping up are getting the wickets.
And it comes to seam shot. He's not even brought his helmet with him. He knows that Afghanistan are going to continue with the spin. To be honest, I don't think the problem today is with the team selection, as the chat might be insinuating. I just think generally it's been a bad day at the office for the batters, and game's not done yet. In fact, it's far from done. ये तुम क्या boomer gifs लगा रहे हो?
Sometime is okay.
Half the generation probably doesn't even know this show anymore. What a goat show it was. Right. 2 of Afghanistan's foes have returned. Naseem Shah, who beat them in this Asia Cup, and Imad Wasim, who beat them at the World Cup, are out there for Pakistan. 14 overs have elapsed. The team in green are 65 for 7. It's been a completely below average, a forgetful batting performance. Saim Ayub, 17 off 15. Haris had to go 6 off 11. Abdullah for a duck. Azam for a duck. Tayyib Tahir was a bit aggressive, 16 off 9, but then had to go. Shadab was looking to build an innings, but had to go 12 off 18. Fahim Ashraf, well, he looked bang average as well, 2 off 8. So now Rashid has to bowl his 2 overs. And Imad Wasim is still negotiating his presence out there for a single to the leg side, 66 for 7. It is that uneven pace, the uneven bounce. Pakistan are just unable to read it. And Nabi giving Imad the eyes, just refreshing that old beef that these two may have. Used to be teammates for Karachi Kings, don't forget. Imad, Naseem this time clears the front leg and smashes it down to long off.
Come on.
Just a single though.
And
it seems not going to die wondering, I'll tell you that. He's out there for violence. I haven't seen a single Pakistan fan of the crowd yet, by the way. Imad works this down to short third man. It'll be a dot delivery. Misfield by Rashid Khan. That'll be a single because of it. They haven't done much wrong at the field today, Afghanistan. It's probably the first mistake. Rashid this time. Oh, good turn to Googly.
Ooh.
And Nassim with soft hands.
There's a ball, sir.
Make sure that doesn't carry the slip. 54 deliveries since the last boundary, man. That is a long time. 9 overs of boundaryless cricket for Pakistan. Into Rashid's third over. 4 deliveries gone, 3 off it. Down the track comes the seam. Leading edge. Will not go anywhere. It'll just be a single. So, like I said, he is not going to die wondering. This time Ahmad drives well. It's a good sound, but there is a long off. So it'll just be 1. Not sure how Pakistan are thinking right now. Probably 120, 130. $70 for 7 after 15 overs. Pakistan have 5 overs to play out here. If they can manage 40 runs even, I think everybody will be grateful. 120 would be a luxury at this point.
85 is a luxury at this point.
Yeah.
So true.
Ahmad defends against Nabi. Comes through for a quick single.
Ooh.
Right. Direct hit, and Ahmad would still have been safe, I think. $71 for 7 after 15.1. It seems 2 off 4, Ahmad 15 off 22. Down the track, misses everything. Naseem Shah just swinging for the fences.
Not a single hair on Nabi's head has moved out of place since he started bowling. इतनी effortless bowling वो करवा रहा है. Ooh, that just missed the top of the bail.
This time Naseem gets back into his crease in defense. Careful there, could have carried back to the bowler. And if this is a boundaryless delivery, then it would have been officially 10 overs since Pakistan last hit a boundary. Oh, swing and a miss again. Oh, he's bowled him, in fact.
Oh, I think he stepped on the stumps.
Something's gone. Well, the bails have been dislodged, and Naseem has to go back. Afghanistan have picked up another wicket. 71 for 8 now. I think he has stepped on his stumps.
Yeah, he's been hit wicket.
Yep. No, he has. It's not. It's a hit wicket with a bat.
Oh, nice.
That is embarrassing for Naseem Shah. But it just shows how bewildered, how confused he's been against him, and all the other Pakistanis have been against the Afghan spin tonight. Just went for a wild swing. Didn't have any control over his bat. And that just smashes into his stumps. Hopefully we get a screenshot of that one, Sirkil, because that's gonna be laughed at for a little bit. 71 for 8.
I told you, wait, man. Let me see if I can find it now. I don't know if I can do it on the app. Can I rewind on the app? I can't.
See if you can. Yeah, 71 for 8 after 15.4.
No, I can't get back in the app. No, he's not the PCB media guy. He works for, he was with Quetta, Bilal Tariq, and right now he's with the broadcasting team in Sharjah. Video dekhi tumne?
This is Zaman Khan now. Yeah, I've seen it. Right, Zaman Khan into the attack. Oh, great delivery from Nabi, beating the outside edge. Nice flight. Oh, that's in the air. That's connected, I think. Zaman smacks it for 6.
What a guy.
I'll tell you what, that's one way to go about it. It was in the slot from Nubby. What a bad delivery. It wasn't a bad delivery again, but Zaman, he knows that if he sticks around, he'll probably lose his wicket. He clears the front leg, goes over long off, and that's the second 6 of the game, and only the 8th boundary for Pakistan. He's got the calendar about him. Almost losing his balance after the shot. Right, Ahmad, 15 off 22. Rashid into his last over. Smacks him down the ground. That'll go for 4, I think, if it's timed really well. Nope, long off is there. And they'll rush back for the second. Good cricket from Pakistan. They decided to go after this now. Ahmad makes room against Rashid in defense. Pays a little bit of respect to one of the better leg spinners in world cricket. Worked away this time to square leg. Dot delivery. He's shielding Zaman Khan here, Ahmad Wasim. Rashid this time goes full. Ahmad's in the air. Should be taken. Easy catch at short fine leg. Oh, it's dropped!
Oh.
Now then, is that a moment in all Pakistan-Afghanistan games? Remember, there's been 7 T20 games between these two sides. Pakistan have won all of them. And most of the ones that Afghanistan has lost is because of a mistake made by one of their fielders like this. It was a top edge. Should have been easy catch for Fazl Haq Farooqi. And he put it down. Now Ahmad can change Pakistan's fortunes because of that as he picks up a single here on the 5th delivery.
I said it, okay? I can say it's true blood. No one else can say it.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, look, it's if you're gonna count that, it's not been Islamabad's night for either team. Swept from Zaman. It's over mid-wicket, but it's a good-looking shot for just 1. Oh, in fact, no run. Because Ahmad wants to keep the strike for the next over. 17 overs gone. Pakistan are 80 for 8. I think Rashid was expecting the fielder to come in for the catch.
Yeah.
But Rashid thinks I think Rashid expects everybody to be as athletic as he is, which is not easy.
Game is boring now. Please talk politics. Set the place on fire. नहीं भाई हम कोई फ्रांस है कि हम set the place on fire करें.
Yeah. Ahmad 18 off 27. Pakistan 80 for 8. Nice to see Jonathan Trott in the Afghanistan camp.
I don't think that was a catch. Anjit क्यों कह रहा है उसको डांट क्यों रहा है ये?
Right, 3 overs to go. Got to get at least 30 runs. At least. Something to bowl at for the Pakistani bowlers here. Ahmad is the key. Good Yorker to start off with Farooqi. He will be the culprit if Ahmad gets more runs here.
Right, in this lineup currently, only 3 players have a strike rate of over 100. Sam Ayub, Tayyib Tahir, and Zaman Khan.
Well, yeah, tonight doesn't count much, to be fair. It's just been a very ordinary batting display. Imad 18 of 28. That'll be wide over the batter's head. Imad's asking for it, and the umpire's refusing
Come
to
on, bro. How is that one for
oblige.
the over?
That for me is that looked
Shouldn't
like
we
a
have seen-
certain wide. I got to see the replay on that.
Are we still on covered umpires?
I don't think Imad's been selfish. I think he's just had to be there because nobody else was. I don't fault him.
Yeah.
Don't fault him for this innings yet. Especially if he can get like 20 runs now. Those are going to be priceless.
Exactly.
Tries to make room, doesn't connect. It'll just be a dot delivery. He sends Zaman back. So Imad does not trust Zaman Khan here.
भाई उसने छक्का मारा राशिद खान को, तुम उसको बैटिंग दो.
Yeah. I guess against pace, he's backing himself. He is a good hitter of pace. Better than, more favorable against the fast bowling than against the spin. Typically, Imad Wasim. Pakistan will be happy to take 110 right now, hands down. 120 is a dream. Short ball driven away through the offside. Oh, straight to the fielder. The Rashid Khan is there. Another dot delivery. That's good fielding and good bowling from Farooqi. Yeah. Consoling Farooqi after the catch was put down. But I'll tell you what, for Pakistan, this might be a series in experimentation. But for Afghanistan, it's not. You can tell that they're out for their first ever big win against a top 8 T20 side. It's the first time they're hosting Pakistan, and always nice to get one up over your neighbors. Bowled him! Farooqi knocks over Imad Wasim. And unlike in the World Cup, it is seemingly Afghanistan's night tonight. They will have to tremendously screw this up to
It's
lose
true blood.
from here.
It's true blood. KK blood, no surprise. किधर है HSK यार? बुलाओ उसको.
Right, 80 for 9 Pakistan. They're probably not going to get to 100 now either. So Imad Wasim has played a very ordinary innings now because he couldn't even get going towards the end. Ihsanullah on debut comes on to bat. Probably didn't think he was going to get a chance today, but he's out there, and Zaman Khan is joining him.
I don't think I've even seen him bat for Multan. उसने बैटिंग की मुल्तान के लिए.
I've seen him bat. I mean, obviously, I haven't seen him hit big sixes or anything like that, but
I don't even recall seeing him coming out to bat for Multan. All out ही नहीं हुआ ना कभी वो इस तरह. हाँ शाहीन होता ना इधर एटलीस्ट कुछ 130 तो करते हैं हम.
80 for 9 here. Shaheen तो खुद 50 कर लेता है इधर. Driven away through the offside. Ihsanullah connects. Point fielder also collects. It'll just be a single. So, 2 overs to go. Pakistan have 1 wicket in the tank. 81 for 9. And Rashid Khan men have come out all guns blazing. And I tell you what, they haven't put a foot wrong tonight. Right, Fazalak Farooqi for his final over. 11 in his 3, and he picked up a couple wickets as well. Slow delivery. That's the way to go. That is absolutely the way to go against a tail ender, especially a debutant number 11.
It's Naveen bowling now.
Naveen, sorry. They get the names wrong on the scorecard as well.
Both scorecard, but yeah, I didn't update in time.
Yeah. Lowest T20 totals for Pakistan. 74. They've passed that. 82 against the West Indies. 83 in the Asia Cup in Mirpur against India. Today will be up there as well.
What's the lowest we've defended? That's an interesting stat.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. In the air this time, squeezed away to mid-wicket. No, pick up just a single, these two. And now Zaman Khan, who's still 6 off 3 after that big 6 that he hit on Rashid Khan. Nabi, sorry.
What the hell is a Kapkin Kali Zuban? What? ये मुझे क्या तुमने बोला? Kali Zuban ठीक है, ये Kapkin Kali क्या होता है?
Sorry, what? Where?
आके बाउट ने मुझे बोला सर खेल Kapkin Kali Zuban 85 नहीं हो रहा अभी तक.
Anyways,
ये कोई नई चीज मैंने पढ़ी है.
82 for 9 here in the 19th over.
मैं आपको बस सच्चाई बता रहा था.
Swing and a miss. That's a dot delivery.
They're backing away too much. I think थोड़ा सा outside of जाके थोड़ा सा खेले.
Yep. Need to do something different, but anyways. Zaman 6 off 4. Can he get a boundary? Zaman gears up. And he smacks it past the bowler. Barely going over the bowler's head. It'll just be another single, though. Are they going to run back for 2? No, just the 1.
Good comment. Good comment, Raman.
यार डॉट्स ही कॉल करने के लिए मिले और क्या है
यार आप लोग हमें बता दें आप लोगों ने इफ्तार में क्या किया था ये बता दें आप इस चैट में. We'll give it a rating out of 10. और जिसने नहीं किया वो बता दे वो क्या कहने लगे.
Rashid Khan, can I have your shirt? Why not, young man?
What did you have for iftar, Masad?
The usual fruit shot action, little samosas action. Edged, and it goes past the keeper for 4.
Hey,
Well, Pakistan
85
will,
has been crossed.
Pakistan will take those. 87 now for 9. That is a good, lucky stroke for Pakistan.
Rizwan Juju still active on him.
Right. 7 legal deliveries to go here. And then the chase. That'll be fun.
बड़ी बात है हमने 20 ओवर भी खेल लिए अगर खेलेंगे तो.
Slow delivery back of the hand. A swing and a miss from Hassanullah. And that will be it. 19 overs gone. 87 for 9. A good, brilliant work for Naveen al-Haq. Just 6 off the 19th.
Atif, good to know you were with some sweet people who offered you iftar, but आप बताए थे iftar में था क्या? Like, congrats on the sweet people, but वो आपने उनको तो नहीं खाया होगा ना? Eat those. Keep those headphones.
Final over now coming up, and Faruqi will be administrating it. He's just given away 11 runs in his 3. Retaining K. Samad for a quitter? I doubt it. He wasn't that great. But Faruqi, I'll tell you what, I think he'll be retained by Islamabad. Not the basis of this performance, but he was good throughout the week.
He was very good for us.
Yeah. Can Afghanistan finish off strongly, or can Pakistan hit back? Swing and a miss from Zaman. It's a dot delivery. Zaman is 7 off 6.
Dal chawal for iftar, goated. Keema wale kachori for iftar, also goated. Dal chawal, fruits and juice.
Needs to get a boundary here, Zaman. Maybe push Pakistan to that 95 mark. Or maybe even 100. Couple of 6s, why not? Zaman's got his eyes locked in on the ball, but I don't think he has the facilities for it.
Don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
Everybody on the ropes for Afghanistan. Good Yorker, driven away to the offside. It'll just be one, though. Can they push for two? No, they won't. Ihsanullah on strike now. Remember, he's got a boundary to his name, too. This partnership is the quickest one of the game.
तो भाई सबसे ज़्यादा striker इन्हीं का होगा तैयब ताहिर.
Yeah, for Pakistan. Partnership-wise, I mean. No, it's not. Sorry. Faruqi, 4 deliveries to go. Can he continue to make sure that there's no boundaries? So far, off his bowling just to 2 in 4 overs. It's really been a phenomenal effort. 14 dots. Unheard of. Another dot delivery. Ihsanullah can't get in line and swings and misses. So 1 off the first 3. Pakistan would really appreciate a 6 here. Afghanistan have been very relaxed since Shadab Khan got out. I think since then they knew that this innings wasn't going to go anywhere. Good Yorker again, misses, and they'll pick up a single because the keeper fumbles. Important runs here for Pakistan. They're into the 90s, 89 for 9. So, at least have something to bowl at. During the innings break today, we'll leave you with some double wicket maiden action. New episode came out yesterday. Make sure you join in for that. 89 for 9.
90, and then people say Islu captain with the second 90 of the season.
Oh, tried to flick it over the keeper's head, misses it. Oh, it's wide. 90 up. 90 up for Pakistan. They'll take that. They'll take that. We'll take anything at the moment, to be fair. Two deliveries still to go here for Faruqi. 2 boundaries for Pakistan means that they're nearing 100, maybe crossing 100. That would be huge. Oh, swing and a miss. It's a dot delivery. Oh, Zaman should come back for a single. They're pushing. Oh, yes, and they will get there. Fumble from Faruqi. A great presence of mind from Zaman to take that single. These two have been innovative in their running. Even though they don't have the skill to hit any boundaries, they've kept Pakistan alive and breathing here.
Oh, was I actually reviewing that? अच्छा उसका run out का.
Safely back in his crease.
Didn't even hit the thing. I think हाथों से उसने out बेल उतारी है.
It doesn't look very, very professional.
Welcome, Zainab Azad. ये भी कोई time है आने का?
Hi, Zainab. It's been a while. Good to see you here. Final ball of the 20th over. Ihsanullah, 6 off 7. Makes room, swings and misses. They'll still steal a single. Yes, they can. I think they might have just done that. Is that a run out? Is that a run out?
Nah,
no, it's
he's
not.
safe. I think he's safe.
They've made it back in time. So Pakistan $92 for 9 after 20. 92 for 9 after 20. It's been an absolutely ridiculous display of batting for Pakistan. A great application from Afghanistan. Saim Ayub, 17 off 15. Mohammad Haris, 6 off 11. Shafiq, 0 off 2. Tayyip Tahir tried 16 off 9. Azam with a duck. Imad Basim with a negligible 18 off 32. Shadab Khan 12 off 18. Giving his wicket away. Fahim Ashraf just looked lost. 2 off 8. And then the tailenders. They have to defend 93 here, Pakistan. It's going to be, frankly, almost impossible. But they do have a pretty decent bowling lineup and some young guns that are going to be looking to prove themselves. We'll be back in about 10 minutes to see if Pakistan can do the unthinkable.
Are we off?
Yep. You're not. Wait. Yeah, tell me.
Okay, I've reposted the story. They've tagged us in the story as well.
Okay, I'll put out. I'll do it.
Tweet
Right then, everybody, welcome back to what should be a quick chase for Afghanistan. Naseem Shah is starting off. First delivery was a dot. Second one he's appealing for, but it's missed the outside edge. Let me see if my colleagues have joined me. I think there's definitely been a reduction of interest in this game since that first innings. Right. Gurbaz, 0 off his first 2 deliveries. Naseem has got a slip in place. A great swinging delivery from beating the right-hander. It's another dot. That is just good bowling. Really good bowling. And we see the swing that was that the Afghan Pacers were getting. Naseem is getting the same. Gurbaz and Ibrahim opening the batting. Really, they don't need to do anything extraordinary. Just stay out there. 2 slips in place now for Pakistan. Comes down the track. What a hit from Gurbaz. Negating the swing of Naseem Shah by dancing down the wicket, pummeling him over long on for 6. What a statement shot that is from Afghanistan. Not here to mess about. Not here for the friendliness of this series. They want to notch up some wins against big teams like Pakistan, and that's exactly what they look like doing tonight. 93 meters, that 6. Into the newly refurbished media stand here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Naseem this time straightens up a little bit, worked away to leg side. It'll be at least 1. They could pick up 2 if they're quick. Rana's out there doing the fielding. It'll just be a single. Pakistan need to make sure there are absolutely no boundaries. Meanwhile, Gurbaz has already hit a 6. Ibrahim 0 for 0. Defender back to the bowler for no run. First over gone. Afghanistan 7 for no loss. And the target just 93. Let's see what the chat's saying, folks. Daniel Rosa saying Shadab's t-shirt is too long. Rahman is saying Ibrahim is made for these chases. Not the jinx saying just ate a full roasted chicken. Wow, I wasn't aware of your game. Zaman Khan into the attack now. He's a PSL winner, a 2-time PSL winner. And he was the reason that Lahore got over the line a week ago. Bowled that incredible last over, defending just 13 against Multan. This time up against Gurbaz and Ibrahim, and he has very little to defend each over. Pakistan need to be extremely clinical if they are to make Afghanistan even sweat here. So, are you a roast chicken kind of person, Dijink? Are you a charcoal chicken kind of person? What do you guys feel? And we haven't done this in a while. We used to do this a lot here on Change of Pace. We used to take stock of this, but I'd love to do it again. And because it seems like it's going to be a fairly slow game, I'll ask after this delivery. Zaman this time with a slip in place. Beautifully driven through the offside for 4. That's a cracking shot from Gurbaz. It looks like he's in a hurry tonight. With just 92 to get, he does not feel the pressure. Punches it through the point region for almost an assured boundary. Right, let me ask you guys, where are you listening in from? Tell me your city and your country. Could do a bit of a change of pace map. Why not? Good length delivery this time on middle and leg. It's a dot. But boundaries on both sides of the over here for Afghanistan means they're firmly under control. Right, London, UK, Abdul Makit, Lahore, Akibat, Lahore. Zainab saying Lahore? I thought Zainab you were from Karachi. This time a good length delivery into the rib cage of Gurbaz. Dot delivery. Daniel saying Karachi, Raman saying Lahore. A lot of Pakistani-based folks today. Dijink saying I'm a Nando's type guy or Peri Peri type guy, but don't have that here in Istanbul. He's in Istanbul, clearly. Atif is in Kohat Valley, KPK. Now, that sounds gorgeous. Daniel Raza listening in from Oslo, Norway. It's typically there. Hamid from Srinagar. Usman from Zaman Park. Wow. Defended away to the offside. Quick single taken. Good running. And good fielding as well from the Pakistanis, but missed a direct hit. It's just good cricket from Afghanistan. They know there's not enough on the board for Pakistan to defend. They're just going to squeeze these singles and continue to push the team in green under pressure. Wow, Hassan Butt, that's a... I can't think of anything more offensive as a Chelsea fan. He's called Islamabad United the Islu Hotspurs. And Zainab confirming that she's actually under training in Lahore. That's really cool. Flicked through mid-wicket for no run. So Zaman goes for 5 and is over. It was not an expensive one, but unfortunately in the context of the game, it's still more than what Pakistan need to bowl at. Essentially, they need to get 10 wickets here, folks. They need to pick up all 10 wickets to have a chance of winning this game. 2 overs gone, 12 for no loss. They need a little bit better. Ali from Edmonton, Canada. Nice to see. How's the weather up there in Canada now? I mean, it's March, so I'm expecting you're still freezing. And I'm saying I live in Karachi. Can't wait to go back home. Pakistan is it's good weather right now there, even in Karachi, and I can't speak for Lahore. Don't have too much family there anymore, but right, Gurbaz. He's the wicket that they're going to be looking for here, Pakistan. To see him into his second over. 2 leg side-ish. It's an easy, good length delivery that he can get off the strike from. He should have kept Gurbaz on strike for longer and tried to dismiss him. A little bit of smack talk from him to Naseem. Of course, the batters will be all up in the grills of the Pakistanis, considering there's only 90 odd to defend. Oh, wow. Ali, that's a bit of an oxymoron, saying it's warm outside and it's 3-4 degrees Celsius. Man, if it was 3-4 degrees where I am, we would just not step outside. We would literally just be bundled up in layers and layers. Defended away down a third man for a single again. So good running from Ibrahim. Naseem's not asking the questions in this over yet. Not even having the chance to set up a batter either. Zainab saying, yeah, it's weather's really good here as well. I will say this though, Ali, like when I travel to places that are sometimes a bit cooler, even those lowish single-digit temperatures feel really nice if the sun is out. Hassan Butt continuing this critique of Shadab Khan, saying he was tone-deaf not to bowl Imad Wasim in the power play. Now, could look at that 2 ways because, to be fair, the Afghan bowlers also got a lot of swing, Hassan. So, I think he was also banking on that. But I can definitely see the merit from Imad to employ Imad from one end. Right, in comes Naseem Shah. Slips have been removed. That's a statement of intent from Pakistan. Have they already thrown in the towel? It's not like them to do so, especially not like Shadab Khan. Always wears a chip on his shoulder while playing this sport. 14 for no loss after 2.3. Minus 40 last month. Goodness me. How does that physically possible? I've never experienced minus 40. I certainly will not be signing up to anytime soon. But how do you negotiate that? Now, all my friends in Canada tell me that they've got great insulation. They're all donning their Canada Goose outwear as well. And all that jazz, the North Faces, etc. But seriously, I mean, you're still a human being. For God's sake.
I'm back. How's the start been?
I mean, it's been pretty ordinary. Pakistan haven't really asked many questions, and Gurbaz and Ibrahim look quite solid. 14 for no loss after 2.4.
Okay.
Good Paka.
That's a good start. Close games between Pakistan and Afghanistan in recent years.
Totems in Montreal, 3 degrees. Yeah. What's it like in Montreal? I feel like it's always. All my friends from Quebec tell me that Montreal is a bit like the back rooms of Canada. It can get interesting there.
ये तुम इंसल्ट कर लो उसको.
Worked away this time to square leg. It'll just be one. Well, unless you're natively from there, I won't apologize. It is what it is.
या उसका adopted home हो तुमने इंसल्ट तो कर ली उसकी.
15 for no loss after 2.5. Or maybe Toten's picked up a good amount of French as well. By
मैं
now.
तुम्हें बोलूँ Yambo is a backward area in Saudi तुम offend नहीं होगे.
Yeah, but that would be factually incorrect.
But it could be true.
It's factually incorrect.
तुम्हारा bias हमें क्या पता?
15 for no loss after 2.5. Here we go, Ibrahim. 1 off 3. Inside edge. Oh, at a misfield at short fine leg. Pakistan can't afford those. Just be a single. 3 overs gone. 16 for no loss. Naseem's gone wicketless in his first 2, and I think it's time for some spin, or maybe it's time for Ihsanullah. We'll see.
Let Ihsanullah Zaman have a go ahead. वो भी इनका debut है. I'm sure like maybe the right thing to do is put Imad and Shadab on. But you're just trying out the team. You're trying out the new players. It's fine.
Right. Required run rate is just 4.5. Afghanistan need only 77 runs and 10 wickets in hand. So Zaman continuing here with pace on 137 now. Just to give you an indication of how different the wickets here in the UAE can be. Zaman was the same guy bowling at mid 140s over in Lahore and Pindi, but Sharjah wicket is a lot slower. Only going at 137 here. Ibrahim is 2 off 5, but really Afghanistan won't mind that as he works this away to point for no run. Even if they play out a maiden, frankly, it won't be of any concern.
I'm not mad right now, but if they make this score in the 20th over without losing more than 3 wickets, that will make me mad.
Well, I was actually just thinking about how Pakistan's innings went, and I probably expected a lot more from Imad, Shadab, Fahim. I mean, these guys are the experienced guys. I mean, you don't want to see them throw their wickets away the way they did or not be able to finish like Imad did. So we'll try to go for a quick single there, and the throw was missed, so it'll be another dot delivery. 3 of them in tandem by Zaman Khan. I mean, look, Saim, Abdullah Shafiq, Mohammad Haris, Azam Khan, all very new in their international cricket careers, some of them debuting. I'm not gonna criticize or even look into it that much. They've got long careers to go, but Shadab's played over 200 T20 games, or at least over 150, as far as I can remember. In the air, that's high. It's inside the power play, so there's nobody out there, and that's a desperate dive from Mohammad Haris at deep mid wicket to try to keep that from 4.
That was a good effort, man.
Gone in vain, though. It'll trickle away to the fence for 4.
बहुत अच्छी effort थी.
I think it's just not Pakistan's night. Nothing going in their favor. On another day, that would have gone straight down the throat of deep mid wicket. But Mohammad Haris, with his wicketkeeper abilities, tried to just make sure that didn't go to the boundary, but it went in vain. 20 for no loss, Afghanistan. Those 4-dot deliveries have amounted to a single boundary, so those have been properly negated here by Ibrahim. Good delivery from Zaman, just defended away to the offside. No run. Simon Yu fielding inside the cover on the offside. It's very good in the outfield, very quick. Just a couple notches below Shadab Khan as a fielder. But Ibrahim, I know that he's not got going, but even his defensive strokes, for me, he looks like a very confident young guy. Fourth ball of the last ball of the fourth over now coming up. And that last delivery from Zaman was a serious change of pace. Have they called over? Why has Zaman gone off?
उसकी एक बॉल रहती है.
But he's gone off. Yeah, they finished the over early here. Somebody's not counting
नहीं, I
correctly.
think over हो गया है, वो update नहीं हुआ हुआ.
Yeah, something's not aligned.
Yeah.
Either the TV graphics are not aligned or the umpires called one short like. Yep, no, he has a delivery to go. That's what Shadab's saying.
वापस बुलाया उसको.
Yeah, that's what they're telling him today. Zaman, you got one ball to go. What are you doing? There you go. He's recognized. He's got a delivery left. Well, all's well that ends well, I reckon.
Not when that guy's on the screen. Now it's Hill.
Final ball of the fourth over. If he brings a wicket for Pakistan, they'll be happy. Even if it is Ibrahim's. Oh, goodness me.
Come on.
Zaman's going to have to bowl that again because he's been stopped during his run-up by Ibrahim because of some movement at the side screen.
तुम लोग जाओगे ना मंडे को मुसाद, तुम भी यही करना. Just distract the batsman. I think you'll be right behind the side screen as well.
Yeah, certainly looked it. Zaman this time outside off, driven beautifully through the covers, and that'll race away for a boundary. Unless Shadab Khan can be quicker than the ball, and he is. It's a bit of a slow outfield today in Sharjah, and they'll pick up 2. 3, in fact. Wow, those are rare in the small Sharjah outfield, especially towards the square boundaries, but a great over that for Afghanistan. 23 for no loss after 4. They're ready. They're in really good touch here. $70 required off 96. Pakistan need a miracle. I'm not sure where they're going to get one. Ihsanullah this time in the air. That's going to be a chance for a wicket for his first ever international wicket in his first delivery. He's gone. What a start for his Pakistan career. Ihsanullah, first delivery in international cricket, first wicket in international cricket. Ibrahim was going nowhere in this innings, tried to swivel pull this, beaten by pace from Ihsanullah, and the top edge goes straight to Azam Khan. Afghanistan lose their first and possibly could open the door for many more. Good take from Azam, steadied himself and took a good catch at the end that went very high. And the full stretch of the bow and arrow comes out for the first time in Pakistan colors. Ibrahim goes
Full
9 off.
stretch is a stretch, but okay.
Ibrahim goes for 9 off 11. Afghanistan 23 for 1 after 4.1.
Yep. They didn't see that pace coming.
Ihsanullah this time. Straight to Gulbadeen, driven away to the offside for no run.
Gulbadeen.
Gulbadeen, the Gulbinator.
Ramanullah and Gulbadeen at the
Ramallah.
crease.
Ramallah to be सही लगाया हुआ है हमें. But if Ihsanullah can pick up a couple wickets here, I think the game could quietly shift. And producer Surprise is going to be joining us.
मुझे स्पीड दिया है उस विकेट उस बॉल की. I need to know the speed on that one, man.
Right. Slightly muted celebrations here from the Pakistanis. They know there's a long way to go. In the air again! Ihsanullah could have two in the over. And it's gone! Mohammad Haris takes the catch. The bow and arrow's out. And Pakistan now, they might have an opportunity. Are they pushing Afghanistan into a corner? 23 for 2. Had you already seen it, Suhail?
Good evening. क्या हुआ?
Were you ahead of me on that call?
Yeah, I was. I'm ahead of you by like 5 seconds, I think.
Okay.
I'm watching it on the app, that's why.
Right. Good catch from Mohammad Haris. Pakistan are playing two keepers today. Both of them are taking a catch each. Now, this could be a low-scoring thriller here in Sharjah as the stadium fills up.
भाई अगर उस Ihsanullah को 6 ओवर देगा तो हो ही जाएगा.
Look, he's got 3 more to go. Cannot hear producer Surprise yet. Waiting for
I could hear him.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hey, how's it going?
यार बड़ी वैसे तुम्हारी
एको आ रहा है आपका एको.
मुबारक आपकी जो है वो प्रेजेंस है. 2 विकेटें आ गई इसी ओवर में आपकी वजह से.
मैं इसीलिए आया हूँ मैं और गिराने आया हूँ. 1 minute, let me just fix this echo.
Sure.
वही कार्बन कॉपी विकेट थी जो पहले वाली थी.
Yeah, 2 in the over for Ihsanullah. That's a great start. In comes the president, Muhammad Nabi, who he was very animated during the bowling innings, especially with Imad Wasim.
Azhar Ali tweeted 92 is defendable. Okay, Azhar Ali.
I like it. I hardly ever disagree with Azhar.
यार कोई Ihsanullah का ट्विटर हैंडल चेंज करा यार.
What's his Twitter handle?
Ihsanullah Paki one.
Oh, okay. Right, 4th delivery of the 4th over. Ihsanullah with a wow over. Oh, good delivery into the ribs of Nabi. That one's going to be sore in the morning.
Ooh.
142.5 on this dead Sharjah wicket. Ihsanullah is breathing fire at the moment.
That's going to hurt, man.
He's the first bowler today to go over 140. He's enjoying his time in the Pakistan kit.
Oh, that almost came out of Haris's hands.
Yeah, very, very close. You're right. Right. 2 deliveries to go of his first over. Can he pick up another wicket? Oh, inside edge. And he's pumped up against Nabi as he shakes his hand to respect the amount of cricket that Nabi's got under his belt. I'll tell you what, there's two different moods in the camps here in these two sides. Pakistan definitely young, experimental, looking to have a good time, established themselves, probably looking forward to the next T20 World Cup, which is a year and a half away. Afghanistan playing their full-strength side, arguably their best ever T20 side, got all their legends, in fact, in this 11, and are looking to establish themselves as a force in T20 international cricket by beating Pakistan in a series. Good delivery, fast, straight.
T20 win, that's a notable win.
Yeah, inside edge to square leg. They'll come back for 2. So just 2 runs off the over, but 2 wickets for Pakistan. Remember, we said this at the start of the innings. Pakistan want to get close to winning this game. They have to dismiss all 10 batters. 8 more to go. Who is going to support Ihsanullah in this, in this pursuit, in fact? I think Shadab should come on himself.
Before the Surprise done played. Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you.
All right.
Can you hear Surprise?
Loud and clear. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Yep, that last 2 runs also means that we cannot give a shout out to Zohain Iman of Double Wicket Maiden, and we cannot.
Oh, that would have been.
We cannot tell you that there's a new episode out, And we cannot tell you that it's on YouTube and Instagram and all the other places. So don't go and watch it.
खबरदार जो किया
25 for 2 after 5. Naseem China to the attack. Abish beats point fielder. It's been put down, or it's a good fielding effort. Depending on how you look at it. But it'll come back for 2 regardless. The Afghan batters. Ash is saying this match is pure vibes only. I actually agree with Ash on that. It was in the
point.
Just defended away to Tayyip Tahir in the air. Oh, no, it didn't carry at all. So you cannot fault the fielder for that.
But yeah, I think you should have stopped that though.
In 2 minds to go forward or back. Defender back to the bowler. Pass mid on, in fact. And that'll be a dot delivery.
Now you're ahead of me by 3-4 seconds.
27 for 2. After 5.2 overs, Pakistan were 30 for 2. So look, anything can happen, especially with those 8 pivotal overs of spin from Pakistan to come. If Shadab Khan and Imad Wasim are going to have a big role to play. Yep. Although he prefers bowling in the power play. Pulled away from mid-wicket. Gone! What a catch! What a catch from Abdullah Shafiq! That is absolutely magnificent at mid-wicket. A blinder to dismiss Gurbaz. And now Afghanistan have lost 3 wickets for just 27 runs. Naseem Shah has picked one up. That is a brilliant take. It was fully timed. He smashed the leather off that good length delivery. It was racing away to the mid-wicket boundary for 4, but suddenly, out of nowhere, diving effort from Abdullah Shafiq to his right, got both hands to it and took a great catch. And it's the Gladiators and Qalandars combining to pick up a wicket. Afghanistan now 27 for 3 as they still need 66 runs. We could be in for a thriller tonight.
Mode ban raha hai.
Man just plucked it out of the air. It was so crazy. Wow.
क्या है भाई क्या है इफ्तारी में क्या है सरफराज बताओ जरा
यार इफ्तारी में I had yogurt.
Yogurt? I thought you were at Wagamama.
That's it.
Greek तो बोल दें ज़रा थोड़ा सा fancy तो कर दें इसको. Greek yogurt था.
Greek drinking yogurt. 30 grams of protein.
Oh, I like that. 20. Yeah.
I did go to Wagamama after. They've got a really good deal on iftar set menu.
Let's talk.
Yeah. आधे ज़्यादा खाना बच भी गया in fact.
क्या है क्या बताओ सही.
Yeah, they offer like 5-6 different mains you can pick from them. There's like 4 or 5 starters. There's like 2 types of ramen. There's some noodle options. You get like 1 drink and you get choice between 2 desserts. It's actually really, really good.
And how much is it?
Press is 129.
Not bad.
But, yeah, not bad. But if you have the entertainer, it is buy one get one free.
Oh, damn.
Well, that's
yes,
good.
sir.
मेरे घर के पास ही नजदीक में Wagamama खुल रहा है soon.
Love that. Right, folks, let's get back to the cricket here. 3 down Afghanistan as Naseem Shah and Ihsanullah are giving Pakistan something to cheer about. And, well, it could be a magical night with the ball as Shadab Khan's men crawl back into this game. Jannat, second delivery here. Pulls it in the air! Is fine leg going to catch it? Oh, no, he can't. It drops short of square leg, in fact, who was running in. But right now the Afghan batters look like they've never hit a clean ball. They're just playing these absurd shots to the random corners of the ground. And if that had connected a little bit better, was beaten for pace again, Jannat. If it connected a little bit better, it would have been be the best. Muhammad Haris would have taken the catch comfortably. It's a thriller in Sharjah. Once again. A couple wickets here, I'll tell you, folks.
मैं तो कहता हूँ पहुंचो यार साथ पहुंचो स्टेडियम पहुंचो.
Yeah, मेरा media pass भी इसी के पास पड़ा है. Final ball of this power play. Here we go. Flicked off the pads. It's a bit of a poor delivery, and in all of the commotion and the noise here at the Sharjah Stadium, the president, Muhammad Nabi, is, well, as cool as we've seen him throughout his illustrious career. Just to single to end the over. Don't get me wrong, Afghanistan are well ahead in this game still. 64 required is, well, nothing in 14 overs. But Pakistan have suddenly picked up 3 wickets in the last 2 overs. So I got to go to Wagamama's for iftar. Are you guys into those Ramadan tents they set up here? Do you guys go there sometimes?
I haven't been to any in Dubai, to be honest. Abu
I've
Dhabi.
been to the one in Babel Shams, that's all.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
NCS?
How was it?
यार बहुत ज़्यादा खाना था, बहुत सारे ऑप्शंस थे और आप बस कुछ ही चीज़ें खाते हो और पेट भर जाता है आपका.
Yeah, by the way, a small tangent, but I recently found out that we, the UAE, and generally like across the Muslim world,
Yep.
we double our food waste during Ramadan.
Right, let me just get back to it in a second there on that. Sarfraz is driven to point by a single. Ihsanullah is back in the attack. Remember, picked up 2 wickets in his first over. Yeah, look, Sarfraz is actually right about that. In my past life, I actually ran those numbers too, Sarfraz, and realized that it is very much true. Food waste is definitely goes up.
जहाँ buffet होगा वहाँ तो food waste होगा. Especially at iftar time, like no one can actually eat properly at a buffet.
यार यही अफसोस होता है कि प्लेट में आप ज़्यादा ले लेते हैं and then you end up like
It's just food full of starch. This fills you up in 3 bites.
Yeah. 30 for 3 after 6.1. In comes Ihsanullah. Good Yorker. That is a brilliant delivery and well dug out from Jannat. Kareem Jannat. KJ. Who is 1 off 3 right now as Pakistan continue to mount the pressure. I think deep down inside, Shadab Khan and his men will know that Muhammad Nabi's wicket will send a lot of panic through the Afghanistan camp. He's a man that has played over 100 matches for his country, almost getting to 1,700 T20 international runs. Oh, this time makes room. Jonathan just squeezes it to point, brings Nabi back on strike. But the pace, 143.8 on the Sharjah wicket. In Pakistan, that's 150 plus, folks. Gail Ghazal saying, change of pace, Ramadan nights, potential thriller. I am living the life.
Ram Stamp 2023.
The vibes are immaculate. It's true.
31.
सहरी का क्या सीन है?
I'll tell you.
सहरी में क्या खा रहे हो?
I'll tell you after this delivery is Ihsanullah this time. Oh, just squeezes Nabi for pace and Rube. And he works it away to find short fine leg for a single. So the runs are flowing here for Afghanistan despite the pressure. Yar main, to be honest, when I wake up for Fajr, I just have like a cup of yogurt and with a scoop of protein or some sort of meat. I try to just stock up on protein and water for my suhoor, but then towards I will have like a small dinner
Snack in between?
yeah
अच्छा.
yeah like after Tarawih I'll munch on something. 32, but not a full dinner. 32 for 3 this time, pulled away. He doesn't know anything about that, Jannat, as he looks down to fine leg, but the ball ends up at third man. 33 for 3 now. This time Ihsanullah in this over hasn't picked up wickets, but it's been difficult going for both of the Afghan players out there.
मुझे भी यही टेंशन मुझे नजर आ रही है कि yeah, he's really like troubling the batsman, but once the spin comes on, do you think that we won't get that kind of pressure that these two are building?
यार the spin could also, क्योंकि मुझे सिर्फ ये मसला लग रहा है कि अफगानिस्तान की इनिंग्स में काफ़ी अनइवन बाउंस था और 2 पेस्ट विकेट लग रही थी स्पिन पे, तो अगर हम 8 ओवर उस तरीके के कराते हैं तो वो तो मैच फंस भी सकता है.
हाँ, but they play spin well, so I mean let's see pitch कितनी support करती है.
33 for 3, final ball of the 7th over now coming up. Ihsanullah. ये तुमने टाइपराइटर रखा हुआ है क्या घर पे?
Surprise now.
ये वो जो है ना, वो जो हिपस्टर होते हैं कैफे में टाइपराइटर लेके जाते हैं.
Oh yeah, that's hit him on the elbow, right? Just above the elbow. यार ये तो यार कैसे?
यार आउट ना भी हो, इंजर्ड हो जाए कोई नहीं.
Already नबी को मारा हुआ है.
That's not nice to say, but look, if
नहीं आपने कह दिया, अब not nice to say, क्या फर्क है?
Still out there though.
अल्लाह माफ करे, कहना नहीं चाहिए, लेकिन
that is the cricketing equivalent of that. But look, Ihsanullah has taken to Pakistan cricket like, well, fish and water First over in international cricket, 2 wickets, and even the second one, he has troubled the batsman quite a bit. I love the celebration as well. Who else is featuring from the Multan side here in this Pakistan 11? Let me have a look. Right, Ehsanullah, final ball of his second over, looking for a wicket. And a big one of Nabi, but Nabi's smart and plays it to point for just a 1. Seven overs gone, 34 for 3. This game is somehow still alive for both sides. More so for Afghanistan, of course, than it ever has been for Pakistan. So we got Saim Ayub, Peshawar, Mohammad Haris, Peshawar, Shafiq, Lahore, Tayyib Tahir, Karachi, Azam Khan, Islamabad, Ahmad Wasim, Karachi, Shadab Khan, Islamabad, Fahim Ashraf, Islamabad, Naseem Shah, Quetta Gladiators, Zaman Khan, Lahore, and Ehsanullah, Multan Sultans. So all of the PSL teams are represented. Dominated by Lahore, for sure. And Islamabad and Peshawar complementing them in second. It also kind of shows you that Multan was a really well-rounded machine, really well-rounded effort. Yes, so सरखेल और डिजिन जो है ना वो इसी चैट में ना कीमतें भी शुरू हो गए हैं अपनी इफ्तार और
और यार मैं वो कह रहा है अटलांटिस जाओ इफ्तारी करने, मैंने कहा भाई क्या पैसे किस पैसों के साथ
यार
नहीं,
तुम
150 at this
उस
so
पे
cheap
यार
price, man.
अटलांटिस पे तो वैसे ही इतने कार्ड वगैरह होते हैं 20% 30%, you can squeeze in 34 for 3
मेरे पास एक ही
or
card है,
sometime it's
तो
okay 34 for 3 after
डिजिट
7
लेके जा रहे तो हम जरूर जाएंगे।
मैं तुम्हारी तरह 4 5 कार्ड नहीं रखता अपने पास।
यार मेरी बात सुनो, आज हम मैच जीत गए ना तो तुम दोनों को मैं सहूर करा दूंगा असतीर में, अभी बता रहा हूँ मैं। Worked away this time to square leg. You guys can
इफ्तारी करो।
the iftar. I don't go out for iftar anyways because I feel like it's a waste of my time and money. Because I never eat like.
Straight low.
यार लेकिन ये सहूर भी 2 बजे खत्म हो जाती है
Aged.
फिर
Oh, when it goes down to point. Good feeling, Matt. Lightning quick there. Abdullah Shafiq. He's loving his time in the green out. 35 for 3. Ooh, what a delivery from Ahmad Wasim. I told you, Surprise. It's uneven bounce and a lot of purchase in this wicket.
Yeah.
Jannat goes back into his crease. That's criminal. You don't want to go back into your shell here against the spinner, Jannat. And he's beaten with the spin and by the bounce. Didn't know anything about that. And I just want to emphasize how important Azam Khan will be tonight because I think there might be edges that he will need to collect and they're going to be very sharp as well. So far, just a single off Ahmad's first 4 deliveries. What a start this is for the Karachi Kings captain.
एक गेम में 2 हिट विकेट्स हुई हैं कभी?
Yeah, there's been a game that had like 3 or 4 hit wickets, I remember.
What?
Whoa, wow.
You know how I know this? Because Guinness Book of World Records में ये एक stat था.
Nice. On the back foot, defended away to the offside. No run.
Guinness Book of World Records in like 2000, 2001 or something like that.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And boys अपने mics को जरा संभालें थोड़ा सा. Final ball of the 8th over. This time squeezing for Lube on the leg side. It's another dot delivery. Just one off the Ahmad over. And suddenly the required run rate is flirting with 5.
Kareem
Janet Jackson. Right then. अभी भी बहुत फर्क है गेंदों में और रनों में. But I just feel like there's a opening in the door that Pakistan can feel. This partnership, remember, it's only scored 8 runs in 2.3 overs. If they can pick up a wicket here, just one wicket, ideally of Muhammad Nabi, I think it'll change a lot. It'll change things considerably. Right. This is the contest I'm really waiting for. Shadab Khan into the attack. He's going to be the linchpin. First ball is a bit too full, but it's a single to the offside. He needs to trust himself. Give himself the flight. Pitch it a little bit back. Don't pitch it too full. Let the ball turn. Let the ball flirt with the wicket, with the pitch. Buy that purchase. Look, Pakistan at this stage was 45 for 5. There it is. A little bit of Googs action into the right-hander, but it's too short this time. It's a single, and they're coming back for two. Run-out chance. No, but Jannat is quick. And he's quick enough to come back for the second.
He's just darting it in.
Yeah, I don't know about the darts today, though. I think he needs to. I think that a change of pace or slow, loopy ones might actually work as well. But look, the darts are always effective. We saw that with Nabi and with Mujibur Rahman. He was bowling at 90 plus as well.
If that throw was at the stumps, I think.
Yeah, if a better throw would certainly have made it a closer shout. Poor delivery from Shadab down the leg side, and that'll be single. Got to do better there. I mean, Pakistan have to make every single delivery count. As Abdul Makit has just said too. And right now, 3 off the first 3. It's kind of negating what with the pressure that Imad built. You can see the Pakistani boys still feel something could happen here. Good delivery from Shadab, but again, Nabi, with his experience, just opens the face of his bat to deep point for a single. So 4 off the first 4 Shadab deliveries. I'll tell you what, even if he gives 6 off the over but picks up a wicket, sab kuch maaf hai. Just pick up a wicket, or maybe even 2. Jannat, 4 off 12. He's looked worried, as that's 2 leg sidage again from Pakistan's captain. It'll be a single.
आप सब इनके लिए दुआएं कर रहे हैं नहीं कर रहे हैं शादाब रिजवान भाई के लिए
रिजवान भाई के लिए
इसने रेफरेंस मारी है वीडियो की तुमने देखी नहीं
नहीं मैंने देखी 1 सेकंड में आता हूँ
यार वो अंकल मिलते हैं शराब से एयरपोर्ट पे वो कहते हैं कि आप ये वही है जिनके लिए हम बहुत दुआएं करते हैं क्या नाम है आपका कहता है कि मेरा नाम समन से रिजवान है इसका नाम
कहता है आप कैसे दुआ कर रहे हैं आपको मेरा नाम नहीं पता रिजवान भाई
यार वो मैं आईपीटीवी भी देख रहा हूँ BT Sport 3 UK Sports पे जाएं BT Sport पे देखें BT
no sound muted okay
yeah I guess it's just you and me
just us कुछ और बात करते हैं
माइको
और क्या देखें टिकटॉक्स आजकल
हाँ वो मैं तुम्हें
यार आजकल टिकटॉक्स क्या चल रही हैं यार lot of Pedro Pascal ones obviously right now
हाँ I think over नहीं हो गया था Pedro Pascal
क्या Pedro Pascal oh यार एक तो तुम लोग 1 सेकंड दिया
saw a few TikToks about how what's it called what was the one I saw some science TikToks recently और अब मुझे ना सहूर और इफ्तार TikToks भी मिल रही हैं everyone's an expert कि भाई ये खाना चाहिए इतने grams protein है इतने grams carbs हैं
right
मुझे भी भेजो यार
right let us get back to the cricket for a second because Imad Wasim has been asked to continue here and now Afghanistan just need 50 runs off 65 deliveries as he's going to continue with his loopy big appeal. This should be given. It's got to be given. And the umpire's unmoved.
No. It's going down like
I think Pakistan have to review this. Certainly have to go upstairs.
Dying but it's going down like I think
Shadab is walking away here and they're not going to review it.
यार कितने रन है ले ही ले
Exactly. Goes for the sweep shot. That's a really good hit from Jannat. It's a risky stroke. He's executed it perfectly for 2 runs. And now you can feel the momentum is firmly in favor of Afghanistan. They just need 48 off 63. यार वो माइको ऐप का जरा लिंक भेजना सरखिल
गूगल पे से सर्च करो ना गूगल प्ले स्टोर पे MyCO
Right, Ahmad. Gotta get us a wicket here, mate. Gotta buy us one.
Are you on the mobile? Just search on the Play Store.
Yeah, I'm here. No, it's fine. Bowled him! That's the one that Pakistan were looking for. Jannat goes across the line.
Let's go.
Swings and misses, and the bails have been dislodged. 45 for 4. Mohammad Nabi is still out there. But I tell you what, Pakistan are still out there as well. They're still breathing. They think that something can still give here. Nabi very disappointed in his colleague. But frankly, he had to go. It just wasn't working for him. And with same strikes, it's the spin twins, Shadab and Ahmad, combining here for the team in green. 45 for 4. Kareem Jannat, 7 off 16. Afghanistan with plenty of runs still to get, and now they might feel like they're running out of batters. यार boys, वैसे एक बात है कि I'm really enjoying the cooler Ramadan.
It is. It's surprisingly cool actually. End of March वैसे इतना अच्छा मौसम नहीं होता, but it's been really pleasant.
Ahmad Wasim, economical and now becoming a wicket. Shadab, if he can tighten up the other end, or even go at 6 and pick up a wicket.
नहीं यार, रन बहुत कम है. It has to now. Collapse has to happen. एक दो ओवर में 3-4 विकेट गिरे तो
भाई मेरी बात सुनो, अगर शदाब 4 ओवर करा के 24 रन देता है और 3 विकेटें लेता है तो क्या जाता है हमारा?
नहीं, क्या जाता है, गेम हाथ से निकल जाएगा उस वक्त तक. 20 रन चाहिए होंगे फिर जीतने के लिए. वो तो फिर कोई भी आके कर लेगा.
Right, 48 required of 62.
एक और इमाद की भी इस ओवर में जानी है, देखो तुम.
2 deliveries to go. I hope producer Surfraz is right. Abdul Muqeed कह रहे हैं कि the Afghanistan batting order is a bit of a joke. अगर 120 करते they would have been way too difficult to chase. And I can see why he would be saying that, because honestly इतने कम स्कोर पे भी आपकी इतनी हवा टाइट हुई है. But they still have Nabi, Zadran, Omarzai and Rashid Khan. 4 batters to go. Mujib can bat a bit too. Atif's asking me, Masad, thoughts on Tuchel to Bayern. I think it's a great move for him. I think I didn't appreciate Tuchel enough while he was at my club because he was following Frank Lampard. And obviously, there was a lot of emotion involved in that transition. But he did win us the Champions League, and the kind of arse hattery we're dealing with now, I'm thankful for the tenure that he had. Right, back to the cricket. 2 deliveries to go here in the Ahmad Wasim over. He's bowled 10 deliveries, given away 4 runs, picked up a wicket as well. And in comes Najibullah Zadran. 90 international matches, by the way. Surfraz, we don't get to see Afghanistan play a lot of cricket, but they go and play a lot of associate nations. So they've been racking up these international games. And that's giving them the experience. And don't forget, this is their home ground, so they play all of their T20 cricket here.
And the crowd support that they're getting, there's literally, there's no Pakistanis.
Certainly. It feels like an away game for us. Edged! Oh, why wouldn't you put a slip? But that might run down to a 4 for 4, and it will. Naseem Shah, I think the fielder just couldn't get there in time. I think Pakistan would be smart to maybe put in a widest slip, short third man or something like that. But see, in a regular T20 game, 4 runs don't matter much. But right now in the context, that will release a lot of pressure. And Naseem Shah did well to get there, but his lower body was already over the rope by the time he made contact with the ball. Need a wicket here. Najibullah would be a big scalp. Anybody would be a big scalp at the moment. Oh, a lot of turn into the left-hander from Ahmad Wasim. Another single taken. I'll tell you what, Pakistan might have to draw very thin silver linings out of this game. And while they do, I would like to reflect that the ground fielding and the catching has been terrific from the team in green. Of course, it helps that they're playing such a young side as well, led by a very young captain, I must say. But they've just been on the money, defending such a low score. The shoulders have not dropped. They've always felt like they knew that they could somehow make a game of this, and now we're halfway through the Afghanistan innings. They still need 43 runs, but they only have 6 wickets in hand, and I would say that Pakistan have done decently well to keep this contest alive to a certain degree.
Apart from maybe that wayward throw to Azam for that second run that they snuck. That was maybe the one off thing, but that catch from Abdullah was incredible.
Right, changing the bowling. Shadab goes back to Ihsanullah, inside edge, and it'll go for a single. They'll steal a single, in fact, and I think that's really smart from Afghanistan, because I think if there's anybody remaining here in this Afghan lineup, it's going to be Muhammad Nabi, who can see off the likes of Ihsanola, but this is also a big gamble. Shadab, just like us, realizes that if Pakistan are to get close in this game, they need to pick up the 10 wickets. His first over wasn't that bad, but it wasn't the best either, so he's conceded and brought back Ihsanola. But I also believe that if Pakistan are to get close, Shadab has to bowl his 4 overs really well. Short ball to Nabi. He's unfazed, really. A dot delivery as well. I just continue to believe here, Sarfraz, that Nabi is the key.
Yeah, it has to be. He definitely has the mental fortitude to take them over the line.
That's it. I think the mental side of the game right now is going to become increasingly important.
It's whoever can handle the pressure better, honestly.
Well, Pakistan will feel like they have nothing to lose here because if you're defending 90 odd, you're expected to lose, to be fair. Pull shot, and it's going to go to fine leg. It didn't connect well, but I think Nabi was lucky that he didn't connect well, or else it could have gone down the throat of Zaman Khan, who was there fielding. It'll just be another single. And Afghanistan also realized that they can do this in the singles. They don't need to do anything extraordinary.
That's why I think field placement is going to be really important to get them to build that pressure, get those dot balls in.
Right, in comes Ihsanola with the bouncer. That'll be wide down the leg side. Ooh. I don't think the umpire's in the mood of giving that, and Pakistan they'll accept that, although I think it was a bit leg side-ish.
Koi nahi. Game banega. Have we spoken about the social media championship trophy?
Well, yeah, we haven't in detail, Sarfraz, so we can actually do that after this delivery. 52 for 4. A contest that has grown in stature recently, I feel. Najibullah 6 off 4. Good delivery from Ihsanola. Yeah, so we ran it throughout the course of the PSL season. Allocated points for good banter, good back and forth, and all that jazz. Some good posts as well, and it seemed like from the get-go, Sarfraz, that Peshawar Zalmi were going to be up there. And they continued that momentum. Even after they were knocked out, they were putting out the right kind of content.
They had the right game plan in terms of social media strategy.
Yep.
I mean, people were trying stuff like Lahore Qalandars.
Yep.
But I think in terms of just pure banter,
Yep.
they were.
And of course, kudos to them for recognizing how good they've been, and I'm glad that the award reached to them in time. That one is certainly going to be a wide. No umpire is going to be able to turn us back from that one. And it is. So Ihsanola just losing his shape a little bit. And I think Pakistan are almost ready to throw in the towel. I think if they don't get a wicket here in this over or the next, Shadab might just concede. Next season, though, Sarfraz, I think I'm going to keep a very close eye on how Islamabad and Lahore respond, because now they have something to play for, don't they? I feel like we've added a little bit of spice to the mix.
There's stakes now.
Yeah. 6 off 5, Najibullah. Good Yorker, brilliant Yorker. But gets down in time to Zadran and plays out for a dot delivery. They won't mind any of those dots. 9 overs to go. They need just 40 runs, so absolutely nothing in it for Afghanistan. 53 for 4, though. At this stage, for us, Pakistan were still ahead, 57 for 5. What that means, essentially, is that if you start losing wickets, that run rate becomes insignificant.
Yeah, but the runs are so less. I mean, if they just keep sneaking singles away, they can like chip away at it, and next thing you know, you've got like 2 overs to go and 10 runs. So it's just like,
yeah, certainly feels like that right now. 53 for 4 after 11. So, who's it going to be? Will Shadab get a change of ends, or will Imad continue? That would be a very interesting decision. And the wicket of Nabi, that's the elusive one that Pakistan will want. So Imad Wasim is back, and he's been granted a slip in a widest short third man as well to Nabi. Oh, what a delivery! Beats everyone, goes through Azam Khan for 4. Now that could be the final nail here for Pakistan's coffin. Great ball. Beats the inside edge, beats the stumps, and it beats Azam Khan too.
क्या यार चलो कोई बात नहीं.
Basically, what we've seen, Sarfraz, is that ये 120 की विकेट थी, हम 30 run short हैं.
हाँ यार, I actually missed our first innings. Can you give me like a very quick TLDR of like what happened? How did we
Oh, good
mess up
delivery,
so
and it gets the edge, and it just falls short of slip. Once again, Imad Wasim asking the right questions. I think I'll tell you after this over, because right now this is like a movie. Directed by Steven Wasim Spielberg Imad. Another good delivery, pushing Nabi on the front foot. That's why he's so good, Mohammad Nabi. These 100-plus international games, infinite number of T20s. He knows how to handle these pressure situations. He doesn't care about his strike rate. He knows that if he survives another 4 overs, Afghanistan have won this game. Oh, good delivery from Imad again. Almost overbalancing for a stumping opportunity there, Nabi. Beats the outside edge. It's really, really tight out there. Remember, the byes don't go under the bowlers, so those 4 runs won't count against Imad, but that means that Afghanistan will definitely have those 4 extras. Just 36 required for them. Slip in place. Will he get the edge? No, he won't. Nabi's doing really well to get to the pitch of the delivery here. And I think just like Pakistan realized with Mujibur Rahman, Afghanistan have realized with Imad Wasim that they just need to see him out. Nabi again goes on the front foot, again defends, and it's another dot delivery. 12 overs gone, 57 for 4. As you were asking, Sarfraz, it was a pretty ordinary effort from the Pakistani batters. It started off quietly, circumspect. Saim Ayub and Muhammad Haris. And Haris just didn't get going, gave away his wicket early. And after that, of course, Saim did try to make a comeback. A couple of boundaries and a 6 to his name, but he had to go as well. The problem was that couldn't put together a decent enough partnership. The only one that we could possibly discuss is the Tayyib Tahir Imad Wasim, or Imad Wasim and Shadab Khan, but the latter also was too slow. And I felt like with Wasim there for the last 4 overs, if he had batted them out, we would have looked at 115, 120. But unfortunately, he was dismissed right at the wrong time after he'd consumed 32 deliveries. He was bowled. So it just didn't go where. It was a very faltering innings. Shadab Khan into the attack. His first over was, well, there was nothing to write home about. But I just think that every time Pakistan are meant to win a close game, Shadab has a big say in it. And tonight, well, he needs to step up. Reverse sweep. And a bit of bat in that from Najibullah. But he'll pick up a single. So yeah, look, surprised. The only thing I'm disappointed about is the way Imad, Shadab, and Fahim went about their batting, because I considered them in this lineup relatively experienced players. I'm not going to go after the likes of Azam, Tayyib, Shafiq, Haris, Saim. You know, it's a completely new batting order in that way.
Partnership अगर नहीं set हो रही तो फिर I was catching a bit of the commentary from you guys in the first innings, and it seemed like the batters couldn't really get to the pitch of the ball properly. Like they were mistiming a lot of their shots, like getting caught.
Driven through the offside. There's a sweeper out there. It'll just be a 1. Yeah, look, the other issue with Sarfraz, as you were pointing out, is that it was like a baptism of fire of these guys. Loopy leg spinner this time from Shadab to fine leg for no run. So Shadab is now bowled 10 deliveries in his spell. Not one of them has looked like he's going to pick up a wicket. So that's really a concern for Pakistan. Not sure if he's still carrying that injury or to what extent and all that. But Shadab goes for the reverse. This time a reverse sweep from Najibullah straight to backward point. So at least stringing together some dot deliveries. It was a baptism of fire, Sarfraz, because the pitch was too pace, uneven bounce, and you can see that even now. That I think Afghanistan are only comfortable because of the very few runs they have to get. Driven along off for a single, another uneventful Shadab Khan over where the opposition has frankly just been given time to relax and pick up a couple runs, and they have not minded that at all. They'll pick up 3 off the over, in fact. And now they need 32 in the final 7. They lose from here, I tell you what, it'll be embarrassing. 33 off the final 7. They lose from here, and it'll take something spectacular, a massive collapse. One Imad Wasim over left. I think we're going to see that now. After that, Pakistan will have 6 overs to bowl, which are going to be 2 from Shadab Khan, who has not been impressive tonight, unless that changes. And you'll see 2 from Zaman Khan, 1 from Ihsanullah, and 1 from Naseem Shah. So it's not the worst bowling to defend any score, but I still think that the key is our captain.
Yeah, the problem is that he's bowling okay, but he needs to be like on his absolute A game to be able to defend a score this low. You know,
Yep.
agar 120
Oh, edged! Why did we take... is that a drop catch? Yep, it is. Azam Khan has dropped Najibullah. And I told you, Sarfraz, before this spin started that the keeper, Azam, was going to be excruciatingly important if Pakistan are to get close. And I'm already going to start feeling for this guy because you know where the conversation goes anytime Azam makes a mistake.
Yeah,
That... it's a tough chance, though. I'm not going to lie. Slip is back in place. Haris is there. So essentially 2 keepers for Pakistan at the moment. Nabi goes on the back foot. And it's a dot delivery. I'm telling you, folks, a wicket here of Nabi, and there's a massive opportunity, even now. Yeah, big edge. But they're so close to the gloves that Azam just couldn't get there.
no, it was. I think, he's too close to the stumps as well.
Oh, down the leg side this time, Haris giving chase. Will they come back for 2 here, the Afghan batters? No, it'll just be a single, but they won't mind that. Remember, the Imad overs are write-offs for them. They're thinking of getting these 30 runs in just 6. They don't mind the Imad consuming their deliveries. But there is a sense of nervousness, Raj. You can feel it around the stadium.
Yeah, but see, आखिरी over है इनके लिए for them to like see off. Nabi's kind of managing him well enough, and I think they should feel pretty comfortable if they can get over this over.
This over, yeah. Najibullah back in his crease just defends, and even though he looked very iffy, he's 9 off 13, which is completely fine. At this stage, Pakistan were 65 for 6, so again, it's just the wickets. A couple of them, and Pakistan would be well in front. Good delivery, Imad. I tell you what, Sarfraz said that you need to be at your very best to defend low scores. Imad has been at his exquisite best tonight. Almost about to finish his 4 overs. He's only conceded 10 runs, picked up a wicket.
I'm back where I miss.
Well, we didn't miss that microphone of yours, I'll tell you what. Gotta fix it.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of hot air coming through it right now. Oh, bit of an aggressive drive from Najib. Interesting that he even thought of that. He hasn't thought of that yet in his innings. And that will end Imad's spell. 11 in his 4 overs. Just the 1 wicket. I'll tell you what, those figures don't tell the full story. He had Afghanistan on the ropes, frankly. And now they just need 30 in 36. Exactly 5 and over. Pakistan need to... I tell you what, though, guys. If Pakistan can find 6 dot deliveries here and push this run rate over 6, I'm telling you, something's got to give, and something might.
We need some Zoha Iman action here, double wicket maiden.
Oh, a double wicket maiden would be just a dream come true right now. Comes down the track, Najibullah gets 4. That's the one. That is the shot, I think, that will settle the night for Afghanistan. That's going to break Pakistan's back. And again, Shadab Khan with a bit of a loosener. It's just not been his night. मैं तो अभी भी कह रहा हूँ भाई तू चौका देके विकेट ले ले सब कुछ माफ है विकेट ले ले बस. This time, yeah, I think Najibullah has just been given the license to kill here, Sarfraz. He's going at every delivery. 5 off the first 2. Because they know अगर 20 से कम रन हो जाते तो कोई बाकी कोई प्रेशर नहीं बचेगा. But Shadab once again.
कर लेगा इतना तो.
Exactly. अभी वो भी 25 भी कर सकता है. 2 full from Shadab in the arc for Zadran. The funny thing was I was having a conversation as Shadab continues here, Najib and Nabi for just a dot delivery. I had a conversation earlier, Sarfraz, today that telling my family who are all avid cricket fans and support Pakistan, watch all their games. के भाई आप टेंशन नहीं लेना, एक गेम वो जीत सकते हैं. Well, my parents replied by saying, well, series bhi jeet sakte hain. So, well, could be well and true here, especially the way they've started. 6 off the first 4 deliveries of Shadab. 24 required. भाई तू रन दे दे, कोई मसला नहीं है, विकेट ले ले. विकेट ले ले बस. एक नजीबुल्ला की विकेट ले ले. 69 off 4. 69 for 4. Sorry.
Not nice.
Not nice. Najibullah. Will he go after Shadab again? Oh, he goes after him again. Swings and misses. Good take from Azam. Was there a feint edge on that? No, it wasn't. Very, very close to getting an edge. I feel like even Azam is a little bit under pressure right now.
Yeah, so I'm maybe a ball or two behind you. But
Another inside edge missed, and it misses the stumps as well. Shadab, 96.4 kilometers an hour. That was a very quick delivery. And now 5 overs left, 24 to get. Yes, you were saying, Safraz.
Yeah, so I noticed that in his over, the only boundary that he got hit, he pitched it up, and ever since then he's kind of pulled his line back a little bit.
Yeah, and also increased his pace.
Yeah, and that's really made a big difference.
I just feel like if you're finding yourself in your third over in a 4-over spell, it's too little too late, especially if you're defending 90 odd.
Yeah.
24 रन मसला ये है कि वो टेंशन नहीं देते किसी को.
वही ना यार, ये तो हम अपने एक्स्ट्राज में दे देंगे इनको.
But I tell you, if we get a double wicket maiden,
let's go. कौन करेगा लेकिन नसीम?
I think Ihsanullah is the key. उसकी पेस इनसे नहीं खेली जा रही. सिर्फ मैंने देखा कि नबी से नेगोशिएट हो रही है, और इसलिए मैं चाह रहा था कि अगर हमारा कोई स्पिनर नबी को आउट कर सके ना, तो बाकी बैटिंग जो है ना अफगानिस्तान की, वो हमारी पेस नहीं खेल पाएगी.
मैं तो कहता हूँ कि किसी से जाके कहो नसीम को कि यार वो तुम्हें गालियाँ दे रहे हैं.
या खुशदिल को गालियाँ दे रहे हैं, आसिफ से लड़ाई कर रहे हैं. Right, Zaman into the attack. Went for the drive there, Nabi, and missed. So we've resorted to pace. Of course, Imad has bowled his quota already. Zaman is going to bowl 2 overs, the 16th and the 18th. Shadab will bowl the 17th. And the 19th and 20th will be shared between Naseem Shah and Ihsanullah. Zaman goes full Yorker, flicked away in the air, and that'll go over 4 over square leg. Just 20 now required for Afghanistan. Much cheated boundary. Nabi will feel very good about that. And that's the thing about pace on. Even if you miss your length or line, even by a couple of inches, it means punishment. Yeah, just not the right line. The length was not a problem, to be fair. Just down the leg side. $20 required off 28, and take nothing away from Afghanistan. They are just a few runs away from writing history. Good length delivery, well defended. He has lived up to his name. He's been presidential today, Muhammad Nabi. $20 required off 27.
Yeah, his scorecard doesn't really tell the full picture of how he's managed to.
Yep. Well, that's 2 leg sided from Zaman. And I think that might go all the way, you know. Good fielding there at deep mid wicket from Simon Ayub. But they'll pick up another comfortable couple runs. Zaman, can you get us a wicket? Can you knock over Nabi? Gets a wicket here. I think game is still on. Ooh, short ball into the groin region of Najibullah. Dot delivery. Too little, too late, you feel, for Pakistan.
Yeah, we're entering miracle territory now. You know, some sort of random freak hat trick could pull us back, but
Yep. And we have to cover Shadab's over, man. It's just not working for him either tonight. Good delivery, driven through the offside. Goes to deep point. Just be a single. Right, 17 required off 4 overs. Afghanistan will feel like they're almost an over ahead in this game, and that they'll comfortably get these runs.
एक विकेट गिर जाए यार, अगर चलो हार भी गए तो चलो गेम में मसाला तो है यार.
भाई मैं कह रहा हूँ इनकी 7 विकेटें गिराओ. हवा टाइट हो जाएगी. Right, 17 required off 24. Well, let's ask the chat. Would you make any changes for the next game, or you're okay? This one's a write-off. Let's see how we go.
The whole series is a write-off.
You don't want to lose 3-0. That will ring a lot of alarm bells. Swing and a miss. Naseem Shah back into the attack. So Pakistan are going for the kill now. They're not going to bowl out Shadab Khan. They're going to save him for the end. It's not a bad idea, to be fair.
हाँ सही है यार, अब इस ओवर में खत्म हो जाएगा गेम, इधर हम मतलब विकेट ले लेंगे या वो लोग मार के.
Yep.
Let's get it done with.
Yes.
सही है.
Nawaz in for Fahim. Oh, Fahim से बॉलिंग भी नहीं कराई यार आज. उसने इस्लामाबाद के लिए तो अच्छी बॉलिंग कराई थी. Right. Naseem goes short, pulled away really well. It's good batting this from Nabi, so mature. Pick up another single. Just 16 required now. Afghanistan are also taking their sweet time here for sure. And that shows how much this win will mean for them if they get there. कि अभी भी उनके ऊपर जो है वो एक जीतने का प्रेशर है. $16 required. Can Naseem Shah pick up Najibullah? And he comes right on fast. Short ball. Bit of an inside edge. It's going to go for 4. No. Square leg and fine leg are very close to each other, surprisingly, so it'll just be 1. That's interesting field placements from Shadab Khan. Typically, there's more distance between those two fielders. Remember, Afghanistan have never beaten Pakistan in any international match before this. We all knew it was inevitable one day. And I think that faithful day has come here tonight in Sharjah.
No, props to them for really like keeping their cool and going all the way to the end.
Yep.
Really shows how much they've matured.
Bang! What a shot from Nabi. Really good hit through mid-wicket. Should pick up a comfortable 2 runs as Tayyib Tahir does the work at mid-wicket. Yeah, they pushed the boundaries back today actually, but the square boundaries are still considerably shorter than the straight ones.
Yeah, लेकिन trophy कितनी cool है.
Oh, it's amazing. The rug is such a great idea.
Yeah, man, I love it.
Rug से वाकिफ.
80 for 4.
कालीन की दुकान.
Pulled away this time. That's going to go all the way for 4. What a hit that is from Nabi. Naseem Shah goes short and goes wide. And now Afghanistan just need 9 runs in 19 deliveries. Surely, even with their history against Pakistan, they can't choke it from here.
नहीं, अब तो बहुत मुश्किल लग रहा है. They look like a very settled team. Nabi is really set, so he's going to finish it.
I mean, they're also fielding their best ever T20 side. I mean, it's just... So, context is also important. Shot! That's going to be 6 over square leg. What a hit. Nabi unleashes. He realizes there's no more pressure. In fact, that's 4. Bounce inside the rope. And now Afghanistan just need 5 deliveries. 5 runs, sorry. It'll go down as a comfortable win if they win by 6 wickets.
नहीं अभी कुछ नहीं पता यार, हो सकता है 1-2 और विकेट गिर जाए.
Pakistan have definitely thrown in the towel.
और नसीम को पढ़ रहे हैं यार, ये सब और डबल वो हो रहा है.
Right. Ihsanullah has been given this ungodly task of defending 5 runs in 18 deliveries.
What do you think went wrong for us in the second innings? First innings has मैं बता दिया, but like
Right, Ihsanullah down the leg side, big appeal for a leg before, but that will be pitching outside leg, young man. I don't think, to be honest, Surprise, besides Shadab Khan not picking up any wickets and Naseem Shah's last over, not much has gone wrong. It's just an unrealistically low score to defend.
I'm just looking at the figures. Shadab and Imad both got hit for just 1 boundary. But just Imad has had a lot more dot balls he gave away. Shadab was giving away singles. And Ihsanullah, obviously, no boundaries at all. So was Zaman and Naseem were the ones that got hit. And everyone else just gave away a lot of singles, too many runs. So when the score is that low, you can't blame bowlers.
Honestly, yeah, it's not about the bowling tonight. It's just 90 runs you cannot defend.
Exactly. अगर इसमें भी आपने ये करना कि भाई ओ उसने रन खा लिए उसने ये हो गया वो हो गया तो भाई
नहीं हाँ, it's like you're splitting hairs at this point, right?
90 के चेस 92 के चेस पे कितना हो सकता है
But it's a kind of wicket that, honestly, the Pacers didn't have much to say on. If you look at the way Rashid Khan bowled at 3.75 and Mujibur Rahman at 2.25, makes room this time and misses it completely. Afghanistan just need 3 runs here. Of course, they also had Nabi's 3 overs that went for just 4 and over as well. Compare that to our spinners. Only one of our spinners, was able to emulate that a little bit. We got a little bit of support from Ihsanullah. I think if we were playing the extra spinner and if we were be able to choke, if we were to be able to put that spell, that 8 over spell that they had between Rashid and Mujib and Nabi, maybe it was different. But again, this is like really talking details of the bowling attack. I still think that even with this attack and even with the kind of form these guys are in, 120 they would have defended comfortably inside edge this time. And that's why I said earlier कि 140 तो बिल्कुल ही नहीं कर पाएंगे ये लोग, 120 भी नहीं होने थे. But 91 for 4, and 92 honestly with there's no scoreboard pressure, and at the end of the day this is a high quality Afghanistan side, and with just 2 remaining here and Nabi at the crease, it was just going to be easy for them. Ihsanullah this time right arm fast. Oh, that'll be wide down the leg side. And Afghanistan have confirmed that they cannot lose this game. Just 1 required. All the camera phones are out because they know this is an iconic moment in the history of their country. It will be their first ever win against a major T20 side. Especially rivals like Pakistan, which they've come close to time and time again at the international tournament level, but have never crossed the line. Today, well, they will do that, exactly that. Ihsanullah makes is full, fast, on-off stump, and it's a brilliant end to a brilliant match for Afghanistan. A half volley smacked over by the president for 6. And it had to be the man who was out on the field back in Headingley in 2019. He was out in Dubai and Sharjah when Naseem Shah hit those 2 sixes. And now he's out there finishing it for Afghanistan as they register their first ever international victory against Pakistan. For the Pakistani faithful, it might be a dead rubber, it might be a junior side, it might be Pakistan's B team, but for Afghanistan, it could be the dawn of something new, and it could be the perfect way to say goodbye to some of the generation that set up Afghanistan cricket to do as well as it is doing tonight. Almost a bit of relief in the Afghan camp and a lot of celebrations in the dugout and in the Sharjah cricket stadium that was full of their fans tonight. A great game, frankly. They had Pakistan on the ropes almost immediately with their spin. They read the pitch well, and Pakistan just couldn't get out of their shell. In retrospect, 120 would have been very much defendable here at Sharjah today. I think that the shock of the difference of pitches that they were playing in on Pakistan and here in Sharjah has not helped Pakistan's cause, and playing out almost brand new top 5 most certainly was not easy either. The bowling was decent, not the best, but frankly you can't fault them when defending 92. Sunday and Monday we will try again to see if Pakistan's young new T20 side can register a couple of wins to make sure that they win this series against Afghanistan. Congratulations to them tonight. Really well fought and well deserved victory from a side that deserves its spot in international cricket. See you Sunday. Take care and good night.